Let's see if it boots up the stream now. Okay, yeah.
Nice, bro.
Essentially, I think what would have happened is if I'd watched like less of a video and then stopped, it would have just like paused my stream for a bit, then let it come back. But like, I guess 10 minutes was too long and it took it down. But it's alright. The YouTube stream is back now. Hopefully, YouTube chat can confirm. Don't steal from the sharks. I mean, that's why they're a big business, you know.
That's why they're the billionaires and we're not, bro.
Yeah, I've actually just made them richer.
The rich get richer, as per usual. Oh,
it's a huge
Blade denied.
Oh, the boop again! Nothing for silence.
Oh my god. Blade not needed though.
We're actually getting a Alcad TM double bill here as well.
I'm good, Plug. What about you?
What happened? Oh, yeah, we watched Shark Tank and YouTube weren't into it. YouTube really disliked it. So now I'm going to do some training about how not to steal from sharks.
Oh my god, big high noon to zone. Seems like a pretty comfortable map 1 for Alcadicea. Nan with the queen ult.
Oh, come on, Nan. Oh! Confirms 1 kill. Needs more. Booked off point. Oh. Not enough. And yeah, obviously...
for women's or men's? For men's, I'm sorry.
And then this is obviously Alcadicea were the team already in the grand final as well. We saw Twisted Minds earlier in the lower bracket.
Yeah. True. So it's kind of reversed right here. Alcadicea the favorites.
Is
they
this
get
be
first map pick, right?
Yeah, they will. So we'll be on Alcacea's map pick and bans. Someone else, is this gonna be a whole match? No. They're gonna run simultaneously, but this one's just started a little bit sooner, just based on how the earlier series went.
Yep.
We've been told Alcad won by reverse sweep yesterday.
Oh my goodness.
Alright.
Yeah, I think it was a 3-2 series as well.
Oh wow. So it's actually set up for 2 Belter Grand Finals potentially today. Strong start for Alcad foe. More Queen into more Ram. Early off angle for Susan.
I like the cast pick right here for Alcadicea. I think it gives the Queen way more trouble than mirroring a soldier.
Yeah, a little slide back from Chipmunk has been cleared. So not the greatest form value from Seno, but they still have more space onto point. Queen's going to come back and respond to it now. Little bit of space here for the cast walking up.
Seno pulled in, no form.
Shout was used.
Yeah.
Oh, they killed the Rambo. Deal with it in
good
the
shot
end.
from Nan, confirming the kill on Seno.
Yeah,
no
deal
form.
With this cast. Clean up.
Now it should be hard for Alcadicea to retake. The cast is gonna get dove all the time. Queen has so nice corners on this map to push up. Nan and Susan gonna be all over Laryu.
We saw the patience previously in the lower bracket final as well, in terms of Nan holding this shout, really trying to bait out the form, bait out this timing. Force the other team to use their cooldowns first. You can see it again. High Noon
Shield
swing.
High Noon comes out though. Nan
the
under a lot
shout
of
comes
trouble.
out! Good die! Yeah, Kitsune to try and save him, but not enough. Now a later Kitsune for Anion as they flood back in. Tank advantage though. Blade to try and clutch from Susan. Beat in response comes out. Susan gets the beat of her own as well. Trying to slash through it still. One more slash. Can't confirm the kill. They are marking this Genji so hard right now. And TM are going to be forced back.
Staying alive though. Decent ult exchange as well.
Overclock now.
Chipmunk gonna repush with the overclock.
Needs to go through the shield. Drops onto point. Big damage now and Seno's isolated.
Looks like a cleanup for Twisted Minds.
Yeah, just keep pushing forward now. They kill the Ram. No chance to respond with ultimates here, and they'll get the cat back pretty quickly. There's no ults quite in time to respond to that overclock there, so they tried to deep peek, they tried to just wait it out, but it just took too much damage, they could never recover.
Nan can potentially get so much value here with the Rampage. No beat to respond, so it's all on Aniyun to keep that Suzu up and hit a big one.
Yeah, they want this early pressure onto Annie and make her life as hard as possible, because as soon as that Suzu goes out, the Rampage is free. Slash onto the corner, pressure here, hindered. Rampage comes through. Hits two, Razil will die. Seno half HP, looking for the cast, but the blade over the top from Silence. All over Annie, all over Mirai, sorry. Dogfight now. Seno's still alive on point, but Nan is chasing down his Genji. Avoids the slash.
Goes wide, Silence staying alive, Silence down to Seno trade. Yeah, Seno trading, and point is secured.
Yeah, they have control of point here, so they can just slow it down a lot now, Alcatsuya.
And now Nan is stuck in the backline. I don't know how she's gonna get out there. Yeah, you see on the left side of the screen right here, gets a slash onto Russell. Maybe can stay alive.
Oh, surely can't live. Yeah.
No way, no way.
Was used and all of that for Manny, and just to confirm it as well.
Yeah,
they kept hold of the point.
Kill. I like it. Yep.
Now
we
big
have
advantage for TM.
Yeah, big advantage for TM. Blade advantage, beat Kitsune advantage, beat to Mirror right here. So, Alcatraz, what are they gonna do with this High Noon? Are they gonna go early? Are they gonna go late, try to survive? Seems like they want to go early, but I don't know if it's possible. The Genji Lucy doing a good job pushing out the side fight. Laoyu gets a kill, gets traded to by Nan. Is that beat? Yeah, really good beat by Kasumi. Gonna stay alive to stay in the fight. 3 ults used though. I think they lose this. Yeah, they lose this fight here for sure. But a lot of ults invested for Twisted Minds. But they still have the overclock and close to the Rampage. And Silence is gonna get staggered out here. Seno's swapping to the Mauga. Yes, TM did it. Like, this is a complete disaster for Kadesea. Now Chipmunk has an early overclock, only High Noon to respond, Silence close to the beat, High Noon to start the fight, get a tiny bit of space back, but there's gonna be an overclock in a second and a Rampage.
Genji hiding behind as well, Susan's gonna come in behind for free. Pressure now onto the cast, all over it, Senna's gonna get deleted, the Rampage hits everything.
Yeah, decent plans, but Chipmunk just finishes the kills. Oh!
Blade Jacks just to finish the clip. But yeah, it really all came down to that fight before last. Because they gave the flip while losing only their tank and they got staggered out, it meant this last fight was going to be so rushed and so difficult for them.
Yep. Now every player should be absolutely perked up. So I think the rum perk actually really big right here with the slow. Can find some big slow, yeah, shotgun and slow, can find some big value onto the Queen, make it hard for Nan.
Yeah, gonna be more of the same. I feel like it's actually a bit of a harder map for the Ramatra as well, in a sort of big circular point too.
Yeah, Senna's gonna decide for the hazard.
Okay, yeah. Still on the cast as well. Looks like just gonna roll out main here, TM. Using the shout to get now. Bit of a side fight going on here. Yeah, both Genjis.
Committing to the side fight, dashes out, Silence 1 HP, but Susan seems to have overcommitted. Is she gonna get peeled out by Lucio?
They win the
side
fight.
To peel right there, but side fight lost. Looks like frontline fight also lost. Nan is down as well.
Yeah, it looks like they managed to find
control for Alcatraz.
Yeah, forced the fight in main at the same time there, and it looked like Leyu was just able to burn through.
Leyu with another kill.
Yeah, keeping up the aggression now as well. Looking for another pick. If they can stall out even more, they'll be chuffed with that. Side fight in play again. Suzu used onto Silence. Slow and steady now. Going to be another neutral around the corner. Seno defensive, they're going to back it up. They're still trying to hold his space a little bit.
For Seno, knife comes out. If Seno shifts back here, gonna get knife. Slash comes out. Seno low HP, no health back. Oh, no way! Rasim gets the kill here on Kasumi. I really thought Seno was on too much pressure, but doesn't do much. None on the side fight, looking for a kill. No, Slash doesn't connect. Needs to back up, try to stay alive.
One.
Oh, Seno 1 HP.
Knifed in. Jumps out. Can't make it out. Now they have space to walk forward.
Playing too much the front to back here as the hazard composition really needs to look for the backline as trading too much on the Queen. Nan just getting this consistent knife value onto the hazard.
Yeah, should be happy just to keep taking that trade if you're Nan. Just keep farming, pulling the hazard back in, and every time a hazard's trading on you, they're not threatening your Catus, or they're not threatening your backline, or sorry, your Sojourn or your backline. And they get the retake before the big ult exchange. Yeah.
10 ult fight. Kitsune very early from Mirai. It's just gonna be disengaged.
Genji is Silence behind? Oh, they don't know actually. Silence doesn't even start
Silence pressuring the point right here. Oh, Silence, can Silence stay alive though? Yeah.
Oh, well played.
Avoided the boob. Kitsune out from Anion. Better Kitsune here. Clock to Zone Kitsune.
They need pressure on this.
Blade
and now the Blade to come through.
Oh! He's gonna follow.
There we go. Well played by
beat out. None hits an ult, but Senno catches Chipmunk. Senno still has ult as well. Doesn't even need it. High Noon just secured. Bam! Shut down.
Yeah. Unnecessary, but one of the lower value ults. Everything invested there from TM, which is particularly bad. They're going to swap onto the Diva here as well, actually. But obviously, good matchup. Will into the Downpour especially. Can make that a lot harder for Senno to hit. But it is one ult versus nothing, and TM, they're out of options. They need to find a way to win this fight.
Yeah, it should be very hard for TM. Need some sort of magic right here. Diva under a lot of pressure. None already 1 HP. Already demacked. Senno free ult right here. Only has to worry about the cleanse.
Yeah, pressure now. And yeah, they're just picking people at point. Doesn't even matter. And Alcacer will win it pretty comfortably in the end once we got to downtown here.
Yep. What's the men's final saying?
Saying, be right back.
Be right back. Alright, dude.
Well, I should probably do... You can probably do Preds now, right? Surely... I mean, they say they're going to be right back.
Surely they will be right back.
I mean, they're telling us they're going to be right back, so I trust them. Oh wait, have we already done the predictions? Have they closed because it's been so long? Fuck.
Yeah, I've done them already.
Too trigger happy. Patience is a virtue. You even had to redo them? Just need to be slower on the trigger finger here. You and Juby are always too quick. Always takes longer at land.
Should we redo them? Should we redo them, Xavier? What do you think?
Yeah, why not? I feel like we got plenty of time still to get everyone back predicting again. We're still on Be Right Back. So this will be another half hour. So if you miss a second half an hour, let's do it.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to reset.
Deleting my prediction right here.
It's not the men's final anyone can play. Yeah, that's true. It's just the easiest distinction to separate the two.
True.
Who will win map 1? Alcacer versus... I should put them as the lower bracket team, really. Twisted Minds. This is Alcacer.
You look so kawaii today, Hardy. Thank you so much. Okay, I appreciate that coming from you.
فايتين انتوستد فايتين دلقاتيه بالضبط ولا وكمان في باك كابنج احيانا وفي ياخذون البوينت بدون ما يدري الخصم.
Yes, best of 4. Yeah. You would love to gamble but lost all your points in China. I think a few people lost all their points on China.
فعلا اتفق معك البندات كان لها دور كبير تكلم عن النجوم وما كانت موجوده.
Am I going to do a stage 2 pred video? Yeah, it's a little bit awkward because I kind of need to wait for all of the announcements because otherwise I can't talk about half the stuff, right? So the video just loses a little bit of value. But it's going to be a really tight turnaround to all of this. And I'm not going to be here Friday either, which only makes it like even smaller turnaround wise.
What's Friday?
My stag do.
Your what?
Stag do. You know, like What's the easiest way to explain it? Like the party, like bachelor's party.
Oh, oh, nice, nice. Sounds good.
So yeah, so want to do power rankings, but the timing's just a little bit awkward. But if I can, I will. If not, I guess I can always do like a little bit of like a post-dated power ranking, so it feels like I'm cheating a little bit if I let a week's worth of fixtures happen first. Can you take a look? Not right now, no idea. No. Are you traveling for the stag? I have no idea, mate. My best man's organised it. Coleman's organised it. I just get picked up on Friday, and then wherever we go, we go.
Gonna be a good vibe, I think.
I think it'll be a good time. You know Jamie's coming?
Really?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. That's fun.
The stag, Coleman's telling me the stag do is in Senegal. All right. Well, I guess I'm leaving early Friday then.
Yo, you wanna watch some Shark Tank while we wait, or?
I actually can't.
Unfortunate.
I feel like
Wednesday.
if it's one warning leads me to training, I feel like the second warning, because this is also like, this isn't a warning. You know, on YouTube you get like copyright warnings from a video. This is like a warning for my channel. So I think the next one they're gonna kill my channel. So we should not test for waters anymore.
We could test the water.
Why don't you test for waters, and then if you think the water's fine, I'll get in.
Okay, okay. Have you watched a movie yesterday night? It's called Truman Show. Do you know about it?
Oh yeah, I know that one with Jim Carrey.
Yeah, it's so fun. Good movie. Big recommendation. Have you watched it, or you just know
No,
about it?
I've watched it. It's like probably a long time ago now. I've watched it.
Why not watch Andromeda while waiting for SEL? Dude, who's playing an Andromeda?
Is that not a movie or a TV show or something?
I think it's a tournament. Redline versus Eros. Bro, who's on that roster? You can link the stream if you would like.
What is this in? Is it the qualifiers
Anyway,
or something?
I will link it to you when I get it.
Okay. It's a Spanish Overwatch tourney? Okay.
Link it, Winnie. Then I can watch it, dude.
Alright, we got a 1 minute countdown now on the major stream.
Oh, okay. Are we supposed to look at Be Right Back? Oh, you're actually right. I can put it away while I'm killing some bots. I'm just bored. Need to get my anger out. Primal Raging. Some newbie noobs.
Is this for finals? Yes. Yeah, grand finals coming up. Best of 7. Twisted Minds versus Alcacia.
Best of 7, first of 4.
Yeah. Who's on TM? It's the stage 1 roster, essentially. Because the rosters for Saudi Elite
And with Psychon support.
Yeah. No, Irony not playing,
You'll
even
be
though
on
still
DPS,
technically on
Psychon
the roster.
support.
Hmm.
Yeah. You'll be on DPS, Psychon support.
Is this a LAN event in Spain?
Mine's
Or what's
fighting.
happening?
Anja's playing, you have to watch it. Did you get it linked? I have it now.
Have you still not got the link? Alright, yeah, I got the link.
I mean, I got it now, bro. I got it now,
Why am I
bro.
playing in purple and red?
Let me see.
Oh, don't think it's a LAN. Okay.
Mighty Choco, Sukwi. Dude, Anj is playing. W Anj.
Surely he's
Is
got this
Anj
one in the bag.
Full health? Anj is getting full health,
Nah,
bro.
Ange never let this one get full health. Not from this situation. See,
Anj
alright,
just
just
got
a
full
little
health,
touch.
bro. Anj just got full
Yeah,
health,
but it's
bro.
Dorado, so there's always a fuller hold round the corner.
Bro, they lost the map.
Oh, I've not orientated myself in what's actually happening here. Really hard now for Ange to come back from that one.
Still winnable though, this map is Dorado. Oh, the stream looks so ugly though, nah?
It's got, I don't know. It feels just like, what the word is?
It has like some weird filters on it.
Yeah.
I'm clocked out. I'm not watching
Are
the
they coming
shit.
out on
No
stage on
offense.
the, I know, it's on the
Yeah,
desk.
I'm watching the desk.
Oh wait, Suravasa's about to start in the women's.
Oh. Okay, watching the women's.
Spanish Commander
Oh, it's
X.
starting.
I don't understand the sentence. Well, I do, but I don't know what we're talking about.
tank face off.
Oh, Spanish is the
Assume it.
adjective for what it looks like. It looks kind of Spanish.
It actually looks kind of Spanish.
I've caught
On
up now.
theme. Nan under a lot of pressure, deciding to trade on the diva when she's on 1 HP. Maybe not the wisest decision.
بشكل مفاجئ بكل امانه على طول
Oh,
غادرت هذا الفايت.
Seno in there.
Oh, I'm with
Getting
you
the
now.
shot down onto Kasumi.
سينو بالكل الثاني.
It's because there was a bold guy on the stream, so they were saying Spanish Commander X. Often
Classic.
mistaken for Spanish, I am.
When, bro? When have you ever gotten
All the
mistaken?
time! All the time! Because of my name.
That's
Everyone's like, oh, Javier, right?
Oh, Javier,
Oh,
Javier.
Javier! And I'm like,
It's
it's Xavier.
Thanks
Thanks for
Oh,
trying
Javier,
to.
¿cómo estás?
You're always as well. If I'm speaking to a Spanish person, they're always pretty convinced I must be Spanish at first, and then it's like, I'm really sorry. There's no
Like,
connection
okay,
here.
this guy is white as well.
Yeah. There should have been a few more visual clues, but I'll paint it out for you.
Dash.
Oh, Pocket's good. They've lost their mech during all of this though, so it won't make a difference.
What time you on? 44, 5, 6, 7,
Oh, you're ahead
8,
of me.
9.
44, 45, 46,
Yeah,
47,
pausing.
48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 54,
Nice.
55,
54,
56,
yes.
57. It skipped 58, 50, 60. It skips percent every now and again, I guess.
Yeah,
Because of the,
it's skip
yeah.
53. That's crazy.
Alright, where are we at? Retake?
I'm tanked by anything else other than Queen or she a Queen 1 trick? I think 9 for sure is best on Queen. That's what people have been saying on the streets.
Yeah,
I think she can also play other stuff.
Yeah, just prefers to play the Queen. And so far, all the maps we've
Yeah.
had have been pretty reasonable for it, you know, so...
Yeah,
Similar into Suravasa.
Oh my god. Barrage
Try-
comes out,
Got
Nan
the
down. Tank disadvantage right here. Chipmunk in, needs to right click. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, oh no!
Oh, gets away!
Seno 1, Seno 1, Seno 1. No way Seno gets out of that sticky situation. Seno still 1 HP. Rally is out for Alcacer.
Oh, yeah, they're cleaning
Oh,
up the
and they
flag
gotta
with
get the
this.
side
Yeah.
kills.
Oh, unbelievable retake there. I mean, the barrage obviously helps initiate it all right. Trade it out for the Queen.
I really thought TM had it when Senna was 1 HP. I feel like she was bound to go down, but now the touch is gonna be so hard. Is Kasumi gonna beat to get a touchdown? Oh, I feel like maybe could have invested the solo beat there. I feel like the layers could have been winnable. You touch with beat, Onion is gonna beam, Nana's gonna get the Queen ult. I feel like it was winnable, but maybe just hard saving the economy for the next fight.
Yeah, it's early on in the map as well, so I feel like there's an element of it's like a big risk to take to put yourself in a
Yep,
hole for
yep.
the next point as well.
Yep.
Oh,
So let's see
dashing
what they
on the
do here.
rotation
Dash
here.
comes out. Need a beat. Oh, big beat.
Now the blade over
Getting the
top, they're trying to
lifesteal
get
from
in
the
the
blade
right.
right here. Yeah. Queen ult investor as well. So this is a big ult investor for Twisted Minds. 3 versus 1 ult.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, the Rampage matches up so nicely into the Ray, but they'd already sort of committed with this beat blade push, so it ends up being a 3-for-1 trade. And now, I mean, the ults still aren't too bad. They still have Kitsune Rush versus this High Noon swing. Larry going to use that one round the corner. Kitsune Rush over top. They're still trying to disengage Kasumi quite out in the open, actually. Chipmunk responds with their own High Noon, but now a downpour on top of that, so Chipmunk not walking forward.
Was chilling. Yeah, not
No
too
value
bad.
out of that.
Big
Sansely has a
slash
barrage.
comes out. Then gets a kill. On Leryu, Ane trading out into Susan. Yeah, Seno with a nice engage. Should finish up this fight.
Yeah, it's such a good part of the map for the hazard here, just all the little roofs to jump and engage rounds, and it's going to be a reset for TM. investing their ults into that, and now in a bit of a hole. That's all 5 of their ultimates used in pretty quick succession in those 2 fights. So it's going to be a couple of fights before they're up to anything meaningful here, TM. And they've got to worry about barrage, worry about walking into a rally. In many ways, if Alcacia manages correctly, it should just be point from here.
Yeah, it's true. Barrage Rally actually a decent combo as well. Can just bash them up, one-shot them. But what just happened? Both supports down. Mirai Chipmunk finding a crazy off angle, just taking out the entire team. What the heck?
Completely unmarked on the flank here. Susan just comes flying through. Obviously, one of the limitations of like a cast Pharah, really, your Pharah sort of has to take some of responsibility. But just no eyes on the flank at all. So Susan gets in for free. They shout in through main, and all of a sudden, before they even get this ult advantage they should have had Alcacia, they find themselves reset.
Still retaking with an ult advantage though. Got the rally, got the barrage. Barrage gonna be harder to pull off here on the retake than when they're in control. But Nana's gonna farm it to a queen ult. Rally comes out. If they can play, if TM can play it slow. Oh, looking for the barrage. Look. Oh, and they got the conversion to Nan. Gets traded out, but there's still a tank advantage. High noon to zone. I really like it. Just buying some time, and yeah.
Oh, good wall.
Touch. Oh, the
great
wall into block. Absolutely denies the high noon. Very well played. Right clicks up, but too little, too late. Very well played from Seno to get the touch, avoid the high noon damage fully. Didn't even have to block and still take damage. So very well played. Now Twist might need to panic for this touch here. But Aniyun has the race, Seno has the downpour for the aggression. Nan has to hit a big queen ult right here to turn the tides of the fight. Maybe Susan can set up a touch and make it easier for her team.
Well,
high noon to zone. Oh, Mirai! Not respecting the high noon.
Yeah, Susan does get the touch.
Nan 1H. Nan looking for the queen ult. Oh, hits the queen ult. Hits 2.
They're so low.
Gets Layu. Oh. Gets Seno, but it turns into an absolute dogfight. Chipmunk is 1 HP. Shout. Can't get a slash. Can't connect.
Kitsune Rush, they're not giving it up yet. Chipmunk onto the point. Kills Rasil straight away.
Chipmunk in the Kitsune Rush is a big tank. Cassidy's so tanky in the situation. Just pocket by one supporter and the supporter. Aniyun 1 HP on the side. They have to touch.
No touch.
Don't push C9. Double push from Seno to try to get some space, but C9 here.
Yeah, Aniyun was on the coast there. I don't think she wanted to touch because she was kind of low. Silence was around as well.
She got tapped.
Nobody
Such
touches.
a big clutch from Mirai and Chipmunk. Okay, walkout started in men's game. Do you want to go now or later?
There would still be a while yet, right? As in, like, just coming out onto stage. Yeah.
Somebody say when they're close to starting the game, because this is actually a good series. Okay, now got the pull E right here, so should get a lot of value. Silence pulling them all together. High noon to start the fight. Rasil with the rally can really turn the fight. Beat to keep going. Crazy beat. Just gonna convert.
Rally Jax!
Rally.
That's an outrageous rally.
I feel like you just call it a day, you know, once the high noon comes, the beat to follow from Kasumi, that's such a big investment for Twisted Minds Orchid. I think they can just call it, but Rasil really didn't want to let it go, and it's gonna cost them for the next fight, because now only Lair you can farm up to the high noon. High noon not the greatest ult. Susan gonna get the pulse bomb, Mira gonna get the Kitsune Rush, Nan also pretty close to another rampage. It's gonna be very tough.
Yeah, for now it's going to be all about the side fight. Susan comes in but can't find the kill onto the Pharah. Does have full Brig support here on this flank here, Silence, so has bullied a bit of space, but they've lost Layu in main. Chipmunk wins the duel, now they turn on to Seno, just fanning the hammer, takes care of that one.
Very nice.
Should be easy clean
just
up from
confirming
here.
the rest of the kills. It's okay.
Yeah, they're turning to deal with the Brig.
Yeah, turning for Rasil. Also so hard Rasil. Rasil invest in this rally in the fight before. There's just nothing to counter out the squeal from Nan. The only thing that can counter it out is a flashbang, but so hard to connect that on the Queen ult. Now Kitsune Rush to push the advantage. Big barrage flank, but ends up trading out. Still a big advantage for Twisted Minds. Slash comes out, Pulse Bomb comes out. Mirai down, needs to pop the Queen ult. Queen ult into the beam. Big Queen ult, they're all naded 1 HP, but they're able to stay in the beam after they get naded. Queen ult is not big enough. That's a miracle touch from Alcacia.
That was so hard as well. Farah's back now, so they should be able to clean up the queen. Finally convert that flip as well. Needs to invest everything there, but most importantly, they win the rampage fight. The rampage fight should be so hard to win consistently.
When you
So the
didn't
fact
have
that
the
they get
rally,
that is
winning the
massive.
rampage fight is so big.
I'm being told the game is starting.
Okay, okay.
Oh, wait, I see some
Let's
plays on
switch over.
screen. Scarf is out for Psycho. For any,
Oh, Scarf is out.
yeah, hold on. Maybe I'll watch the rest of this point. And we got like a little bit more
Yeah,
time.
Yeah.
Alright, high
Heinun
noon
comes
swing.
out.
Oh, wall up just in
Oh,
time.
wall, big wall.
Downpour out as well. Does it find anyone?
Downpour. I think it
Oh, yeah,
hits.
it
Yeah,
did.
it
Chipmunk, yeah. That's 2 kills off the back.
Ah.
Need to die quickly now.
Nah, Sano is Thanos. Thanos is popping
Been
off.
playing really well.
Sano really popping off. Oh, now Susan is gonna have to miracle touch again. But Rasil, rally when they have to stagger in right here. So hard. So hard for Twisted Mind's Orchid. Kasuni needs to farm up to that beat.
It's too far away. We're gonna have to take the fight before the beat. Touch comes
Yeah,
through from
Susan is-
Susan, but
Oh,
recalled already.
that with a miracle knife.
They need another touch vote. Susan's gonna
Yeah.
dart through lives.
Yeah, and Susan is gonna live.
Here's the rally vote bash
Rally
onto
for
Nan.
Brazil
Going
need to
for it
be
quick.
careful of
Oh,
the barrage.
barrage.
Push coming out. Almost beat for Kasumi. Pull comes out. That's such a big E from the fair, from Silence right there. Gonna finish the job.
Yeah, Susan's still battling away, but it's a 2v4 situation. No pulse bomb big enough in this situation, so Alcad will take that round.
Absolute dogfight. But you be serious. He
He's
has
got the
cap
backwards
on.
cap on. Yeah, he's gone full,
Yes,
full Ash Ketchum right now, so you know it's about
Yeah,
to get
it's
serious.
got some running around the camp. Wait, leaked. They're showing the screen, showing Discord DMs. Leaked.
Oh wait, are we in game yet, or we have time for
Nah,
maybe another point?
I'm back to the women's stream right
Okay.
now.
Alright, pulse bomb out from Susan, doesn't find anything. Anian nearly has the Ray to take this push with, but Twisted Mind's a chance to
Order
be
advantage
aggressive
for
if they want
Twisted
to
Minds, so
go.
double support. Chipmunk 1 HP under so much pressure. We need the beat. Beats is
Too
coming.
late.
Charging up a little bit too late. Mira almost with the Kitsune though.
Rampage hits free.
I didn't even see. Nan is gonna have a rampage. Gonna kill everyone. Huge rampage.
Oh, wow.
Big clutch from Nan right here.
Oh yeah, 4
Oh
for
my
Nan in the
God.
end.
Very nice.
Unbelievable rampage. It looked like when they got that pick out of nothing, then the Ray starts coming on point. The beat didn't really get all that much done, but the rampage so good into that Ray.
W garlic Nan. What's your favorite Nan?
Yep. I don't know, probably just like garlic or garlic and chili or something. I do quite often get the cheese ones, but I feel like there's a bigger variation in the quality of the
Yes.
cheese naans. But a
Do you
good
know
cheese naan is really top.
Do you know Pashvari Nan?
I don't know what it is. I've seen it on the
It's
menu
like
before.
sweet. You should
Oh,
try it.
okay.
You should try it. It's good. It's good. You should give it a try. Big high noon kids who swing right here. Yeah.
It's expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive. I feel like these teams, they like to have a 2 ult combo. The high noon charge up so fast in the Kitsune rush. Now it's gonna be hard for Alcadesea to even touch. Twisted Minds can really take the 5v4 off point here. Force one of Alcadesea to touch. It has to be Silence or Seno, but they're gonna opt to stand back on a point. Headshot comes up from Chipmunk, almost converting a kill.
Difficult fight now. They do trigger the overtime. And they
Oh,
actually
Leyu! Big
finds a
kill!
pick. Taking the jewel
But I
as
think
well.
maybe
Still has
called out.
pocket. Oh, Susan
Pulse
hits
bomb
for
comes
pulse
out from
bomb.
Susan.
Needs to confirm this kill.
Susan's
Lucio
gonna kill
back
2
up
here.
2.
Yeah, Susan gets 2.
They give the flip, but player advantage
Gets
should be
flip.
enough for
Oh,
Barrage.
barrage, the pull barrage.
Only kills
Is Silence
one.
gonna be able to stay alive? Yeah, Silence staying alive. I feel like they're even right now, but point control for Alcadesea.
Yeah, force a bit of a reset. Silence is still low, getting peppered from long range. Should be able to pocket him through that. No, Chipmunk can walk forward.
Chipmunk.
Seno needs to go hard with this downpour if they have any chance, but Suzu available for
It's gonna be tough.
Ray
It's gonna
to
be
counter
tough.
that
Oh,
out.
let's see.
Looking for
Under
it.
so
wall
much
out,
pressure.
so low.
No wall, almost no more block charge. Yeah, it
Oh,
goes
went
down.
for it as well.
Oh.
Yeah, Jax it.
That's how
Now
she went.
Chipmunk
Yeah, that's how
flanking.
she went down so fast because she blocked dropped the block for a second here. So ult wasted, point not confirmed, and it's gonna be go to a 5th point. Advantage now for Twisted Minds. Double supported Queen ult, pretty much 5 ults on the board. Silence so into Genji. Only 2 versus 5 ults. Grand
We're going
finals
into
have started.
Yeah.
Okay,
We've
okay.
got
Unfortunate.
40
Good luck
seconds.
to everyone. Nah, I'm in.
I'm in.
I closed it.
All right.
Okay, I'm
Where are
reloading.
we ban-wise? Oh, wait, what time are you on? Oh, it's just paused. Wait, it's just paused.
Oh.
Back.
Yeah, I'm going back.
Back on fountain. Where are we? Double support ult available from both teams, actually. It's ready to start it from Brazil. Kitsune Rush, High Noon in
But
response.
I don't have it open,
They
actually.
all try and DP it. They all survive as well. Anion nearly has the Ray to keep pushing. They've actually caught Silence behind. Low HP, dashes back onto point. Surely no escape. Chick Hunters confirmed the
Keep
kill.
casting, bro. I don't have it on the on my screen. Okay, keep
Dive
it
in
up.
from Seno. Rampage comes through. Only connects onto Anion and Varay, but if they can burn that kill, it'll be enough. But no, Anion just lives. No problem at all in the end. Seno keeps going forward. For Rampage does nothing to stop this Ray.
Wait,
Now they're all over it. Oh.
no way. How did the Kazuya win it? That's such a big advantage. Twisted Minds. Oh my goodness. Now Seno gonna get the downpour. Leryu farming up to that High Noon. Kasumi with the beat. Though B is gonna be really strong here. Maybe they're gonna opt to swing with the High Noon early. Gonna get beat pushed. Gonna be tough for them.
Yeah, I feel like beating into the High Noon is always like a sort of tricky one if Cass isn't super close. So I wouldn't be opposed to TM just trying to disengage this if it comes out early. Pulse bomb from Susan. Doesn't
High Noon
find
comes
anything.
out. Yeah, I think it's just gonna be a disengaged speedrun comes out, but
Yeah.
not gonna be able to catch anything.
Now a free beat
Yeah,
push
yeah.
for Twisted Minds.
Free beat.
They're
Seno
on the
already
high
low,
ground.
forced out. Pushing the break. Susan in.
Yeah, pressure onto the break.
Oh,
Brazil forced
nice.
to bash
Really
backwards.
nice. Well played from Susan right here, this matchup. Taking out the break. Oh, full pocket onto Brazil. Seno with the
Low,
ult
they're
beat
so
comes
low.
out.
So low on point
Yeah.
here, Alcad. Seno half
Well
HP.
played from Twisted Minds.
There we go. Took him a long time though. We're going to get over 80% for Alcad before any of that. Alright, they get the flip. One final fight. Still paused in the other game. It's going to work out perfectly.
Yes. Okay, let's see. High Noon swing. This is such a good sideline for Chipmunk right here. Might go for High Noon swing. Aniyun does. Oh, Aniyun doesn't have her ult right yet. Everyone's solo. Rally push really early here. Bash comes out to the Nan. High Noon kills
Oh,
the
need to kill the High Noon.
Oh,
No, they choose to go back. They go backwards. They disengage. He peeks. She peeks at the end. Oh, I think boot. Disaster. Now a pulse bomb out as well. Oh, no, you're going to fall. And TM are just going to do this. They're all so low. Susan's going to clean them all up.
Okay, we have to go to the other stream right now, bro. Right now.
Swapping. Perfectly min-maxed. Alright, I'm on 20, 19, 18, 17, 16,
16,
15.
Nice, bro.
Yeah, I think it might have been a boop actually. Lucio got credit on that kill onto Silence of
Yeah,
so maybe it was
probably
it was
the boop.
more of a clutch than a mistake.
Okay, what are the bans? Twisted Minds got the map pick into Farah ban, Alcadisia Kiriko ban, Psycho on the Juno Lucy right here. Not even Ziad is playing. Not even Ziad is playing the diva here when Juno Brick is open and no Farah. So I'm not sure why Twisted Mind is opting for the diva swing. TP flip comes in.
Pressure onto the
Checkmate
backline
on
now.
the Venture here as well.
Yeah, they've just fully flipped the map. Alcad's comp, really, they are inclined to go. They have to shut down Quartz. If Quartz gets time and space, he will take over. The pressure comes through now, but Checkmate's not even remotely close.
Checkmate
Easy kills
punished.
for TVNT.
Well played from Tivant. Very nice. I really feel like Alcadesia's strategy is to shut down Yubi on the Symmetra. Yubi really playing like we saw yesterday, just a hide and seek TP around simulator, just running away from the Alcadesia engages. You can see Checkmate on the Venture didn't play it much before. Now Alcadesia on the Tracer Genji didn't play it versus Vision at all. So this is clearly just a Twisted Mind strategy. Diva, Tracer, Genji, Juno just want to push Yubi. If Yubi can stay alive, their back push is going to be so strong.
Yubi's already got a wall already. 20% off it in that first fight. They're TPing now to flip onto point. Tracer is behind him right now. Diva in front. Alcacia trying to set up the next dive. Pressure comes through.
Want to
Ziad out to
fully
the side.
zoned out, and Yubi is charged up here. Can really punish Ziad right here, losing so much HP, and Checkmate is gonna go down for it. Ziad down. Haku is in there though.
Wait, free kills coming out of this.
Baby Diva as well. Almost pumped up to another remake.
Yeah, chasing Yubi away.
Haku getting a lot of value there, just pushing the dogfight in the room. Twisted Minds has no break, so nothing really to deal with the brawl pressure. Gets the remake, hits Yubi, I think, with it, because Steven didn't take damage. Very well played from Ziad and Haku.
Now they have control of his bridge now, Alcacia. The ability to shut down Quartz and deny him space should be much easier for them. They're going to have to rely on TPs to open up the space a little bit here, TM. They do have all 5 ults as well, and the symbol especially should put them over the top. It's a TP flip to
going
point.
to point. Beam from Psycho comes out. Tiven eats the pulse bomb. Quartz with entry pick onto Checkmate. Double supporter for Calcia. Astro. Beat comes out. Yubi has the symbol if they need it, but they're already up 1. But maybe the rally does too much. Maybe TM needs to keep pushing. Astro goes down.
Oh, bomb in his face.
Oh,
Ziad gets one shot.
Tiven gets Ziad before the remake. Has to remake bomb himself though. Symbol comes out from Yubi. It's 5 wood invested. Checkmate coming back with the blade. I don't think he can use it. Quartz is getting crazy shot off right here. Checkmate getting shut down. Can't use the blade. Landon might get killed late here by Tiven.
Yeah, there we go.
5 versus 4 ults invested. Tiven eating the pulse bomb as well. So now Blade. Oh, they want to keep pushing. Tiven playing really aggressively. Very nice. Very well played.
Way up. Look to force him
Left
point
to
now.
Forcing them back to the point. Shouldn't be too much pressure for TM. They just have to fall back. Need to make sure that Checkmate gets shut down here with the blade. If Checkmate gets on Quartz or Yubi, it can be really ugly.
Oh, great shot by Quartz to deny. Lupta coming in behind, but Checkmate off the map. See you later, Astro. Off the map. Ziad with 1. Now more damage onto TVNT. TVNT doesn't have bomb for this remake either. So as long as they can deal with Yubi, they should be okay to clean this fight up. They need to take him down. Checkmate
not even
finishes
dying
that.
on point, just staggering here. We're getting close into a 1-fight territory right here. And Cardassia's comp, it shines when they have map control. So hard for Twisted Minds to retake properly. Tiven going to the Ramatra. Gonna give them more brawl pressure. They have the Ramatra to break now themselves. No supporters in play, but no Diva to deny Leptis pulse bomb. Astro needs to think about this pulse bomb. Cannot get pulse bomb or it's gonna be over.
TP onto point to start forcing that objective already. They've already got 3/4 of it, and these
That's
turrets
so
are an
much
absolute pain. Yeah, they have to go out. Zia's going to lose his mech, 97%. Pulse bomb in the back is a miss from Lupta.
Dies before Diva bomb.
And the point pressure's just too much. They're going to still try and die on point, so they'll get it most of the way up here, but Al could see it. Their comp should be better once in control, but Twisted Minds are just cheating these holds all the time by just forcing objective.
Yeah, very nice punish this. Farah banned as well, so Cardassia cannot play fair versus a comp like this. Tiven just so free on the run. Remake bomb for Ziad here and close to double supportals. Also close to every ult basically for Twisted Minds. In the supported trade, Tiven is even gonna get his ult soon. Clock comes out from Quartz first. Is he gonna receive a TP?
Can't find anything.
He's just gonna swing, force out the sidelines.
Ziad has bomb, but someone else has to get the touch when that happens. Symbol out on point. Nearly half the rally, nearly half the Rainy. Support ults could put them over the edge. They need both support ults immediately.
Counter bash onto Haku, goes down with the rally. Now Astro's gonna have a free rally. This should be over. Yubi's just gonna farm. Astro with the rally. Nice clip from Lapta, but it's really not enough. Gonna save the KD at this point.
Sim causing him all sorts of problems here. Doesn't mean that not once did Alcacia actually get to do a version of the hold they wanted to do where they made Quartz's life hell. Or even Yubi's life hell. They just got through on point every single time. I felt like towards the end of yesterday...
so much. Yeah, go on.
I felt like towards the end of yesterday we saw more situations where it felt like Alcacia were adapting a little bit to the TP stuff, you know, in terms of like... They'd pressure the TP to force the TP, but they'd have someone camping the exit essentially, you know. So you TP, but then you get hit by a Diva or hit by a Genji or whatever it might be. It feels a little bit there where Alcacia was still just getting their ankles snapped every time Yubi just... And Yubi, you know, credit to TM for finding the space, but Yubi also just TP to point like 3 fights in a row, you know?
Yeah,
it has to be a bit predictable.
I mean, it's a 5D chess move. Every bad player TPs to the point, so nobody expects a TP to point anymore. And then what you do is you just TP to the point anyway. Nobody sees it coming. Checkmate on the venture here. I'm really afraid that Alcacer is overthinking this matchup, playing comps that they're not too familiar of playing, not putting Lapto on the Soldier, not putting Checkmate on that Genji. Just playing different comps, but Quad's under a lot of pressure here. Double slide comes out. Yeah, Checkmate gonna get punished. Checkmate,
No?
1 HP.
Yes. Here's the kill in
Haku's
the
gonna
end.
get value onto Quartz right here. Big bombs come out onto Psycho. Twisted Mind is so low, everyone basically on 1 bar. So this dogfight apparently comes out in the way of TM. I really think Haku is finding so much value when Twisted Mind is not playing a Ramatra or Break of their own. So Astro, I don't know if he wants to swap. He's 60 already on the beat. He's gonna still decide to swap. Yeah.
Better into the venture as well in all of this. TV and T, same swaps they did finally at the end of Garden, so this is clearly what they think is, or what they hope is the answer to Alcacer. A more durable, more sturdy comp to try and survive these sort of
At
all-in
least
engages.
a break, because Haku is getting so much value when I don't have a break of
But
their own.
Astro's been separated!
Oh, really nice engage from Checkmate. Tiven gets a trade onto Haku though.
Yubi's 1
no
HP,
more
great
cooldowns
kill.
left, yeah.
Yeah, such an important one to take down this Sim, stop him taking over in the late fight. They
Right.
have lost mech
Pressure
though,
is
so...
played right here.
Yeah.
Quaz gets a kill on Landon and they lost mech. Quaz gonna stay alive here.
killed the baby.
David Diva, Pulsepop has
Oh,
to
look,
come
Denise's
through.
kill!
God.
He can't, Checkmate comes out.
I mean, Checkmate basically suicides for it. He's gonna go down right here. So
Yeah,
in the
dying
miracle
on
of all of
point.
this dogfight, somehow TM won this. Actually crazy.
Yeah, I thought after Astro was caught so early, I mean, one of the things that's also true is even though Astro dies immediately, if the pressure is not onto Yubi, Yubi gets a chance to charge up his beam and he's going to do so much damage in this mid-fight. So, as much as the Astro kill was right there, always need just pressure onto the Sim. It's a big part of the reason why they're playing the Venture. They need to take Yubi out of the game because he will just take over.
Pulse bomb goes up, triple blink, pulse bomb goes wide. Ziad swapped onto the hazard as well. Symbol comes onto point and Ziad under so much pressure, rally from Haku.
Yubi
Haku
dead first
with a nice play.
Yeah, a crucial kill. Now they have no Sim for the mid-fight.
Oh,
Walking
big dash
forward.
again on the backline. Haku actually doing plays left, right and center right here. Good plays from Haku.
And you see how much freedom Checkmate gets. Like, once that Sim's taken out of it and there's no super high damage or anything like that, Checkmate's ability to win on Venture or win all these sort of, like, scrappy 1v1 fights, so strong. Now, they are holding forward again.
Everyone
Surely going to be
hiding
ready
in a
for a TP
different
to
corner.
point. Oh, they've gone top!
They went
Ziad's
top.
seen him.
This-
He's walled for TP,
Yeah.
I think.
Oh no, TP coming out on the back of the map, trying to catch something here. Tiven with a lot of pressure, shield form, has an ult to follow, Landon goes down, is it a Jax? No, ult
He's
still comes
out,
out,
yeah.
but Quad just killing everything with the overclock. Rally comes out from Astro.
Yeah, they were expecting a really big ult trade there, but it's free from TM into just, well, I guess into, well, yeah, into the Ray, really. So, net positive for Alcacer, a big picture, but they still have to retake, and they're still pushing into Annihilation, so really need this downpour from Ziad to try and counteract that Annihilation, or their backline will just be accessed.
Downpour can be really big here, need a TP rotation, Astro to block it, but Tiven's Annihilation is gonna do so much, he's gonna be so tanky right here on the point.
Yeah, so hard to force that kill. And
Shield slow comes out,
he just kills,
Tiven!
doesn't even need it!
Rum
his bare hands.
with the perked up Rum is so strong. Tiven showing that he does have hands.
They're gonna
Slow
stall
comes out just
Roger.
for the swag points, left off the map. So what is TM gonna do here? Maybe they push the advantage into the spawn here. Checkmate, Lapta, Ziad, one of them is gonna be
downpour.
pinned to the point. Downpour
Miss.
comes out. It hits one, but I don't think anyone can follow up. It's gonna be so hard for them. Tiven under pressure, but he has
need
to
the
run
touch.
to heal up anyway. He's gonna hold everyone down.
They
Oh,
TP
he
away with
decides to
it.
TP back.
They have
I
symbols
really feel
soon
like that
here.
could have held.
Yeah, they give a touch. Lubs has been forced to recall. 10%
No
for
recall.
Yubi on this one.
Quad's under
Pressure
pressure,
onto
but
him.
left the 1 HP. Psycho's gonna finish off this kill. Ziad gets a kill on Astro. Checkmate off the
That's
map,
not
and now
enough.
it's just gonna be a cleanup with the symbol. Quad's just so free. And that's a pretty clean map for TM, this round at least.
Yeah, I think important as well in terms of... We knew the sim was going to come out again. No surprises there from TM. They ran it all of yesterday as well. But the fact that it comes out and it works, and some of the solutions that we saw Alcacer have some pretty decent success with yesterday in terms of going on to, like, double flex DPS, really didn't seem to work at all. Couldn't get close to any of these TPs. Didn't shut down Quartz all that often. Maybe they got that one fight where they killed Yubi first as well, right?
Yeah,
With
yeah,
the
that
DPS
was
from
like the
TM at
only fight that
2-3.
looked like how they wanted it to play, but that was kind of the only fight. Really, Yubi and Quartz are staying alive in all of this. So good peel from Psycho. Even though he's on off roll, he's really showing he's one of the best flag supports. Really, even in the EMEA region, he's doing so well. Not on a comfortable role, but doing really well together with Astro. It feels like they've also solved the problem right here. Yesterday, we've seen Psycho having to swap to the brick sometimes with Astro on the Juno, but now they're putting Psycho on the Juno. Astro can be on a more familiar hero brick. Really hard to play in these comps, so it's a bit uncomfortable for Psycho, but he's doing a really good job on the Juno, so Astro can just swap around the Lucio and the brick.
Yeah, it's a really good point. It's a much better look for them, right? And then Psycho just gets to keep playing Juno. Astro on the brig feels way better in terms of overall backline strength.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Astro on the Lucio as well, then Psycho can play the Kiri in those comps, puts them a bit away from the Juno Kiri comp, but Astro can still swap to it, so there could be one issue with the swaps like in the late game, but as a rollout I really like this strategy from them.
Also helps protect against some of these situations where the Kiriko ban comes in, right? Because that's what Alcancel are trying to do, right? They're trying to force Psycho into a difficult situation, so they just change it TM, and now Psycho is not as an uncomfortable situation.
Because the Brigitte is really hard to play with this double flex diva dive composition. You need to be really experienced on brick, and Astro has that experience. And Psycho's doing really well on the Juno. Yeah, I'm taking a piss. 1 sec.
Yeah, so predictions up for the next one. I think, expectations as Alcancel get to pick the map is that we're going to go to Saravasa, aren't we?
They do love the Saravasa.
I mean, they keep winning it as well, so...
If TM win that map, it's going to be such a mental domination for a 4-map series. That would be such an achievement. Not even Team Falcons could beat them.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
On that map.
No one can stop them on Saravasa. I wonder as well.
They banned Kiriko, right?
Alcancel
so now
did,
the Kiri ban is not on.
I think as well there's a question now for Junkbuck and Alcancel is, after watching the double flex CPS against that sim version of the comp, is there a solution we have in mind? Do we need to change something to fix how we play against it? Or do we just have to sort of cop it and go for something maybe a bit closer to a mirror? Just get Lubta back on Sojourn, taking that head-to-head, just back him in the duels, and see if we can win, I guess, a more standard version of the matchup here. Or do they keep going for the solution they've had some success with in terms of double flex DPS?
I really feel like if I'm Alcancel, I would just put Lipton on the Sojourn. He's so strong. Quartz obviously one of the best Sojourns in the world as well, but Lepta right up there. It really depends on the day, I would say. Maybe put Checkmate, like, I think the comp, if I'm Alcancel, what I would play if I was them was the Sim Sojourn, is I'm just playing Sojourn Venture. Venture so strong versus the Symmetra, better than Genji, better than Mei, even better than Pharah if Diva is open. Yeah, better than Tracer for sure. Yubi so strong at denying players with the denying Tracer with the Symmetra, but it seems to be a Symmetra ban coming.
That's one way to deal with a Symmetra.
Yes. And I like this. I like that they picking Saravasa as expected, banning Symmetra. So very tough here, right here for Yubi. I also like that they're banning Symmetra on Saravasa. A lot of teams fall into the trap of trying to save the Sim ban and then using it for a map like Route 66, where Yubi is not even planning on playing the Symmetra. But this one, very good Symmetra map. We're going to Flashpoint and they're banning out Symmetra. Good decision, I think, from Junkbuck and Alcancel.
Yeah, expectation is now comp-wise. Now Alcancel will probably roll out on some version of, say, Kiri Lucio or Juno Lucio with maybe a Torb Sojourn for first fight alongside a Diva. Twisted Mind is the bigger question. Kind of expect them to probably, especially with Hazard Band, take some version of this Diva mirror. Did see TVNT playing a lot of Ram into this, but I think a little bit trickier on his first fight, especially with how sort of all the high ground around Probably all the high ground
hovering
around
over
it.
the queen right now. Queen May, I don't hate it. Maybe they're gonna roll out on this actually. Yubi very proficient on the May, one of his best heroes as well, but it seems to be the Rum Tracer swap. That's what I was saying yesterday. I really wanted Yubi on the top, but he seems to commit to the Tracer again.
Yeah, going to see that Torb Sojourn as we expected from
Aiko suffering the
Alcatzia.
Moira, he's gonna walk out on it, I think. I think he will do it. This is one of TM's comms. They love the Lucio
Okay.
Moira comp. Yubi likes to play the super aggressive style. They're gonna rush down onto Haku, Checkmate and Lepta.
Alright, gonna play this aggressively then as well. Alcatzia, they want to try and buy a bit of space for Lubta and Checkmate to get it down. Bleed some of this out. A pokier fight is better for them. But this is a long, open first point. Look at the distance between the two teams right now. Can Twisted Minds cross this distance safely?
I think TM needs to play it slow at the start. They still have the Sojourn from Quad, so they don't have to full push the advantage. The Ram Shield, the Sojourn is still gonna deal pressure. Chill a bit and then make a push. Is TM gonna get a free flip right here? Zia
way they
touching
get
last
capped.
second.
Oh, they get there. Lubta's got the high ground as well. Nearly has a full
Zia
range as
has
well.
to leave.
Opportunity.
Not a good line of sight. He has to leave in a second. Now they're gonna get flip
both
progress
forced
back.
off.
Landon under so much pressure. Yubi,
They're so low.
Yubi committing for the kill. Gets it. Very nice.
And they're able to win the long fight there in the end. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
he's
Raja
gonna
just
get
bullying.
Quads and Yubi 1 HP, but good decision onto staggering out Ziyad. Gonna get the kill now.
Yeah, get the first flip then. Yubi finishes off those low HP players. Checkmate's going to go onto the Pharah now instead. We'll see if Ziyad hits the swap as well. Just wants to take the Ram Mirror or stick to the Diva. So
I
in
think
theory
the
now...
Diva's probably pretty good still.
Yeah, it's in theory still like a slower version of a comp. But retake is tricky here. And now, look, all of a sudden we talked about would we see TM be more aggressive. They're holding pretty tight to this corner to try and turn it on them. Both DPS are there. The slow comes out. It's
Timon
eaten
1
though.
HP, shield slow comes out. Timon
Force
holding
back.
his hands up, showing his hands to the whole world.
He's so
Timon
low.
under a lot of pressure though, can't
dead.
leave.
Oh,
Cole comes out from Psycho, Pulse Bomb goes wide from Yubi. Psycho getting a nice kill right here, pocketing Yubi on the angle as well. Recall doesn't have to be used, very nice execution. Tiven dying first so he can go to the Diva. Lionel has the Kitsune Rush though.
Yeah, they get the flip, support ult advantage here as long as Hacker gets in his beat. They're going to go forward though. Lubza wants to clean up all his kills before a chance for a beat from Astro to
Lepta
try and turn
absolutely
it. Psycho
choking
gets the
this
kill.
engage. Lepta tried
Oh.
to squeeze the angle, misses his shot and the beat just finishes it up. Haku doesn't have it to convert and it's just absolute troll from Lepta. Really wanted to squeeze the angle, get a kill but can't do anything. I don't think there can be any touch either. This should be first point for TM.
Yeah, it's like they didn't really expect him to beat there in that exchange. Like, they thought they were just going to go get these kills for free. But Astro gets the beat off, and all of a sudden that fight feels completely different. Haku doesn't quite have the beat to match in time. Slight build difference charge, or slight difference in the build charges again. Now Quartz has the overclock, but Alcatzia should have an overwhelming ult
This
advantage
is a
here.
huge ult advantage for Alcatzia. Got the remake bomb, beat, overclock to start, gets the insta kill.
Oh, where are we going, Lubta? Israel, we got the kill, so it's fine. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess another kill. No other ult used. Overclock win, pretty cheap. Very
That
nice
was
shot from Lepta.
Even when it goes
Shows
wrong,
that
it goes
he's-
right for him.
Yeah, shows that he's one of the best. But now it's still gonna be hard for TM. Only one ult used from Alcatzia. Quartz has to start with the overclock, but there's gonna be a beat, barrage, diva bomb, engage. Ziyad can play so aggressive because he has the remake bomb. Psycho close to the coalescence. Quartz gonna start with it. Beat to respond. Such an early beat though. Quartz knows it coming, but they still cannot disengage. It's such a nice connection from Checkmate.
Yeah, late trade from Astro won't make a
Gets
difference.
Maybe Checkmate is even gonna swap here, even with the barrage up. I would really like it. If he goes to the Tracer right here, it should be easier for them. Gonna stay for the barrage.
Yeah, they do have a full Matrix barrage in for this as well, so decent chance, and they're in control of the map, which is probably the nicest thing for a Pharah in all of this. Just need to find a way through this through the Matrix timing here. So they want early pressure onto TVNT. Can they force him to look a different way and then Checkmate for a second? Give Checkmate an opening with that.
But no supporters right here for Alcatzia, and 3 core lessons from Psycho. Core lessons genuinely such a good ult in these trades. Can focus the Pharah, can focus the back, but Psycho was down on core lessons!
Oh, just for rocket? Wasn't even a barrage, just a rocket
Yeah,
from across
just
the
a
map.
rocket.
One shot
And
across
that's a
the
clean
map.
round. That point is over for sure. That's a clean point from Alcadesia. Psycho swapping over to Kiriko.
Completely free fight, doesn't cost him thing. In fact, cost Psycho something. And he's going to swap to the Kiriko now as well. We'll be able to Suzu out Quartz here. Can they get him fully out, or are they just going to delay his demise? Actually, Quartz and Psycho going to turn the kill. They're doubling down on Quartz here. Here's the cavalry. They'll get the cleanup kill. All a little bit inconsequential as the cap had already gone through. Alcacia is still going to reposition to point. Checkmate continues to come back, looking for that barrage opportunity. But again, they have control of the point here, so they can hold up the choke.
So hard to use the barrage. Maybe even worth to just force Tivin to remake bomb and then just try to get the baby diva with the moving barrage.
Yeah. On the high ground, but straight into TVNT,
Checkmate under a lot of
has to
pressure.
back it up. Now,
Pulse comes out from Yubi. Oh, very nice direct.
Lots of pressure onto this Farah, but maybe this is an opening beat push coming through. If Checkmate lives, he can barrage, but no, hunted down. Quartz is sleeping all the way
so
in.
hard to use. Ziad in, Tivin in, remake bomb. Tivin can't remake. Ziad gonna get his remake off.
Coming back in now, they've got all the kills. Lubser will get the final one. They'll flip this point right back over. Only 10% conceded. Checkmate. One more attempt at getting this barrage off. TVNT's going to go Ramatra, so that'll help.
Whoa, Ramatra, really?
Patience is a virtue! Or if you wait long enough, maybe they'll just swap off Diva and your barrage will get a little bit easier. Now all of a sudden, no Matrix, only the Suzu to swing into this barrage.
I really think Diva is the perfect pick for TVNT. I don't know why he is swapping. Really, this barrage is gonna be so easy now for Checkmate. Cleanse, barrage, beat, barrage. This should be easy for Alcadesia. Quartz needs to get some miracle kills.
Yubi's behind on the backline as well. Landon's got eyes on that. Overclock comes out. Overclock in response. Beat comes through as well.
Beat, clock.
Still low
I said on the point. I think Tivin's just gonna get barrage in a second. Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna Kitsune rush through. There's the barrage. They're all pulled
barrage.
Oh, it's huge.
You don't need an Overwatch 1 or reserve. You have to pull yourself. You just have to pull barrage.
And this should be a late kill onto Quartz as well. Send them all the way back. That'll be point going their way as well. Alcacia gain the lead on Suravasa. And the barrage, it took us a while.
Yeah, just wait for Tivin to swap. Maybe they're gonna swap
But it
off
works.
Diva.
I mean, you can't argue with the results, can you? And now, all of a sudden, yeah, with the spammy DPS as well, it feels like TVNT, he's got a lot of distance to cross sometimes to put pressure on his DPS. They do have control of this next choke onto
Tivin
point
looking
E.
for the early pressure, trying to dive, connect with Yubi, but it's just CD used. Get the space, but no Tivin, no CDs. Gonna have to back up to the point. Landon Kitsune rush beat for Astro very soon. Just playing slow for the side fight right here.
Yeah, I think both teams kind of just waiting for their ults. Obviously, the slower fight does in theory favour Alcacia. A bit of a risky cross. Pulse bomb in the back is good from Yubi. There's the opening pick. Quartz is gonna cost so much.
2 slides out. Tivin getting the punch though. Everyone committing onto Quartz gets so much space for TM, and Tivin is gonna be able to clean up.
Yeah, the big difference there is just, even though Quartz dies in the end, like Alcacia, they commit on him, they do eventually find their man, but because Quartz just, he gets the Suzu, he hits the second slide, he lives for long enough, that by the time they confirm that
He gets so
kill,
much resource. Yeah,
exactly,
they have to full
all the kills
on
afterwards
him.
are easy.
Ramatra very hard versus Farah, but once Ramatra gets the second major perk, it's so hard for the Farah. The pull is so good. Beat comes out, aggressive beat, land with the Kitsune. Tivin under a lot of pressure, got the Ramo to heal himself though. He's gonna do so much right here. Fully soaking up this Kitsune rush, gets the slow, Haku down.
No beat coming through now. They have a self-destruct to try and draw this one out, but they have to be careful because we're approaching last fight if they drag this one out too much. Still trying to live. Slide back from Lub to 1 HP. Can't survive. If they can find a few late kills or staggers here. Zia's jumped off already. The touch is so hard though.
I was hating the Ramatra swap, but the Ramatra is actually really good with the major perk. Really good at shutting down the Farah. Checkmate maybe is getting baited onto keeping Farah.
We are going to give a touch here. We're going to send to overtime.
Get the touch. Ziad gets a remake bomb.
Need to get Ziad
So
back into mech. Kitsune rush
Psycho
push.
gets the Kitsune. Checkmate needs to get a lot of
Haku
value.
is
It's gonna be
beat.
a
They go and beat
barrage.
Barrage. Go for
Beat
it now.
barrage.
Pull it in. Oh, it's huge. 2 kills immediately for him.
Maybe didn't even need the beat. So unironically, Twisted are happy with this beat. Barrage, Diva Bomb used for the recontest for only a pulse from Kitsune. Kind of cheap. Yubi gonna do his best to get out, doesn't want the overtime swap.
Overclock versus Overclock now for the retake. Quartz versus Lubda, Sojin versus Sojin. This is what we said we wanted to see.
Yes,
Going toe-to-toe in this. Overclock. Remember, obviously, TM can't afford to lose this point or this will be the map gone for them. So they need Quartz to find something with this. Kitsune Rush is going to be up quicker for Landon mid-fight as well. Worth keeping an eye on as we get it. But it's all going to be about the Sojins
Hold on the choke. Yubi forcing point. Clock comes out. Clock to respond from Quartz. Both are hit. Both body shot.
Both DP.
Seems to be a stalemate. Seems to be a stalemate. Quartz gets another shot onto Lipter. But nobody dies.
Kitsune Rush now for Landon.
To Kitsune Rush. Checkmate under so much pressure.
Oh, he's 1 HP. Oh, full pocket is good. They're still trying to walk forward here. Astro nearly has a beat, but they need to live to this beat.
Survive. Yeah, Tivin is fine. Tivin should be okay. Gus gonna hold his hands right here and gets a very nice slow. Don't even need the beat. The Rumble so strong. Ramatra so strong once he has all of the perks.
It was the Kitsune Rush timing for Alcatraz, and that was their moment to win that fight. A window of time where TM had no ults to respond with, but couldn't find any of the kills for... The Sojin battle, the Overclock battle just ends in a stalemate for both of them.
Yes.
And now TM, double support ult coming into this final and decisive point. Great position for them to be in.
Those barrages are still very hard to deal with Twisted Minds. Seems like they figured out the neutrals, but the barrage is still getting a lot of value for Checkmate. Maybe they're gonna combo another beat barrage, but double supported for Twisted Minds. First point control for Alcatraz, taking a bit more space. Pull comes out.
Astro Suzu.
Checkmate killed himself in the barrage. I was talking about how these barrages have been getting so much value, but now he killed himself.
That's one way to deal with a barrage. Just let him happen. Let him kill himself. And that was I was surprised they didn't commit to the beat there. It felt like with the expectation of how big this ult trade would be, the investment of a combo like that seemed reasonable. Now it's going to be beat versus beat. Overclock advantage for Quartz mid-fight as well. Ziad has the remake bomb, but they've been struggling a little bit in these neutrals. Lub's going to try and swing up. Little Dink as he walks forward. Quartz has the Overclock very soon to respond with. Given a bit of space. Beat is going to be responded with by Haku. Kitsune Rush soon for Landon during all of this, but Quartz still has this Overclock. Quartz has it in his hands. He pops it now.
He's going to zone every... Oh, gets the gap onto Lubda.
Finds
the important shot and another one. Free for Quartz. Could have gotten more, but he's just letting Landon jump up.
Now we have to retake into this Annihilation. Twisted Minds, they can hold forward, they can pop this Annihilation. They might give the touch to Checkmate, but if they get kills in this backline, Alcatraz have to use these ults.
Don't see a timing to push. They're just gonna chill.
Yeah, they're slowing it down. Ziad gonna get the
Kitsune
touch,
Rush,
has
but
the bomb.
the Rumble is really good versus the Kitsune Rush still. Kitsune comes out.
They're still quite far back. TVNT
Timon's
hasn't
holding
popped
up his hands,
Self-destruct still available here as well. Pressure onto it, has to walk forward. Haku's killed Yubi. Look, just found one with the Overclock. He's found two with the Overclock. The ults are too much in the end, and they get a bit of a lifeline here. Reset for TM
very
quickly.
similar to the last point we watched, though. They're gonna touch last second. They're using their ults. 3 ults versus 1. Twisted Minds not unhappy with this. They're gonna have the Kitsune advantage. Haku doesn't have the beat yet. Yubi stays alive.
Yeah, full neutral as soon as Kitsune Rush from Psycho comes up. But once he has that, it's going to be difficult for Alcatraz and not a lot of choices except for a disengage. A bit of magic from Lubda now would go a long way. Some kind of opening pick. They're going behind. They're on the back line. Yeah, TVNT can't help for a second. But he can now.
But he finds Landon, finds Haku. They're making it a messy dogfight, but
Psycho down
Psycho
as well,
down
no
with the
Kitsune.
Kitsune Rush, but
no heals for Alcatraz.
and the boop from Astro comes through. Ziad cannot touch, and that's the unbeatable Sir Vasa beaten.
Yeah? You saw Alcatraz, they had 2 choices basically in that last fight when you're at that ult disadvantage. Do we try and disengage this Kitsune Rush, maybe give a flip and recontest late, but you know, can still have a lot of resources bled out? Or instead, do we just try and go early, one-shot someone? They tried to go early, and it looks for a second like they found a timing, you know, just as TVNT drops off that high ground, so he has a bit of a
Yeah,
longer
Tiven was
pathing.
couldn't reach anyone,
Yeah.
but the DPs didn't work out for Landon. Kind of DP'd back into Tiven that he could just get the cleanup. But this is really good for Twisted Minds. Very nice. They beat the unbeatable Servasa. Simban is out now as well. Sim and Kiriban
Kiri,
are both gone. Should it be the strongest bans? I like the strategy of Alcacer to start playing the good map, start playing the good bans from the start. I don't like when teams save the bans for later in the series, but right now it's looking desperate. Like the best map is gone, the best bans are gone. It's gonna be hard for them.
Yeah, big picture, the later we go in the series as well, the more good options there will be. Inevitably now, TM will get to pick all the decisive maps once we get to the late stage of the series. But the problem for Alcacer is don't worry about that just yet. We need to get to the late stage of the series and we can worry about that then. We need to get maps on the board because that's 2 in a row for TM. After losing yesterday as well, starting to look a little bit scary for Alcad.
Yeah, very much so. Let's check out the women's game.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna grab a drink actually when it happens, so I'll leave.
Yeah,
I'll swap the stream
the
over
women's
so
game is actually not on right now.
Okay. Anti-timing.
Yeah,
Alright, I'm gonna grab a
it's
drink.
okay.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
على فكره يعني كنت نتكلم ان هذا الفايت اللي فازوه
يا اخي السؤال ممتع والله العظيم.
هل تتفق ان اكثر شخصيه ممتعه وقت انك ترجع تشوفها من الريبلاي او تشوف لقطاتها؟
فعلا صراحه صالح يعني بدون اي عاطفه اتوقع انه كوارتز ولبدح افضل اثنين سود في اوروبا كامله. ممكن يكونوا حتى توب 3 او توب 5 في العالم.
صراحه اتفق والله.
ايه كاينون.
والله مو بعشانهم
Chipmunk.
شيء مجنون. كوارتز ولبدح من افضل
Chipmunk under so much pressure.
اوروبا بالنسبه لي رايي الشخصي من افضل اثنين يعني مين في غيرهم في كنزوديال شوكويف اوكي بس شوكويف ممكن بالاش صح احطه.
Yeah, I'm up to one. UB Trace underrated? No, yeah, it's low-key underrated. It's really good.
لا وتكلم لبدح باقل من 4 شهور او 3 شهور يطلع بهذا
Nice. TM winning all the tournaments.
لبدح يطلع بهذا المستوى قاعد يداقش مين؟ يداقش كوارتز من متى قاعد يلعب؟ كان فتره جدا طويله فانا يطلع بهذا المستوى هذا ان دل ان مستوى التنافس في اللي كانت عندنا العرب قاعد يزيد يعني كوارتز ما شاء الله مهما عاد
سلو دايف بعد
سلو دايف نتكلم اكيد في سكانات رهيبين مروا علينا في الدوري السعودي ولكن دائما الثابت
Chipmunk is literally her.
دائما تصاعدي اللي هو كوارتز فاكيد 2-0 فصراحه صعب تخمن مين راح يفوز اللعب يحتاجون بريك شوي
اكيد لاعبين القادسيه خسرانين 2-0 جيمين زياده يخسرونها راح يودعون كل شيء لازم يرجعون من جديد جنك بك واللاعبين بيكون عندهم اجتماع خاص يناقشون في كل التفاصيل هذه فنشوفكم باذن الله بعد البريك.
Daniel, you lost your points, bro. You lost your points, Daniel. I comp with you. Yeah, I'm casting a match, bro. I'm casting a match with Commander Sax. I mean, Falcons couldn't beat Alcad, but TM can beat Alcad, dude. That's the TM gap. I mean, Saga actually so good on flex support. Bro, he's good, but he isn't fielder. Bro, you're flaming for nothing. It's literally better than fielder. You just see it, bro. Fielder can't beat Alcad on Servasa, but Psycho can. How is a Pharah player can that good at Sojourn? Not a Pharah player anymore, bro. He's a Pharah, Sojourn, Tracer, god. Blaming Alcad how they throw. Psycho just better, dude. Psycho Yubi just too strong. Need Chad back. Chad is gone, bro. Chad is gone, bro. Rest in peace, Chad. Try this on pepperoni now. Perhaps will appreciate them. What's up, Xavier?
I'm back. What are you saying?
Welcome back, bro. That what's up, bro?
What is up?
What is up, bro? PM is also up 2-1 in the women's.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
TM sweep?
PM sweep, winning it all.
Are they between maps now as well? Oh, they're just starting route actually. If you want to dip into the women's for a bit,
Yeah. I can do.
you'll be alright.
هي كويسه
Okay.
شوف هي كويسه من ناحيه اللعبات البراكتس تايم
Let's get to it.
ما هي كويسه لنا احنا
So Alcacea's map pick, Lucio banned first, Diva banned in response, so it's looking Hazard v Hazard, but an Anna Brig. At least they're toying with the idea here, but trickier on the attack.
يكون اقل بس بالنسبه للمتابعين بالنسبه لنا احنا كمعدلين برضو ما
What time are you on? 10,
يكون في
9.
Oh, you're ahead of me. 12, 11,
وما قد
10,
يكون
9,
أمتع شيء.
8,
بس
7,
عموماً
6,
بنشوف الأتاك
5,
مرة فريق القلب
5.
وبرضو
3.
تويستد مايندز.
two.
تويستد مايندز هم اللي اختاروا
Okay, I think you're like half a second, but I don't
Yeah, are you
really
on
care.
58, 57?
6, 5, 4,
Yeah, we're there.
3. Okay. Okay,
Commit
nice.
to the Anna Brig.
انا بريك كباكلاين
Was Alcacer? No, it wasn't Alcacer first who was playing it. So now Aniyun on the Ana, a hero where she can really shine, I think. She even has Overwatch League experience on this hero, so can be really strong.
Yeah, it's if they can just get into a meaningful position to swing this corner, she has to step into a quite treacherous area. Early nade just to try and clear the hazard here, wall behind as well, so they just want to clear the front line before they commit too much deeper. Nan manages to stabilize on the Mega, so a reset on the corner. Again, all the attention going on to Nan right now. They just want to clear the front line with these cooldowns. Dash onto the back, and Leryu finds the pick on the Kiri. Main, or a big part of the healing gone now. Now they can turn their attention to the Pharah. Clear this Pharah out of the left-hand side. Lots of space, but they need to be careful of Chipmunk on the high ground.
Man
Good kill
shut
there.
down.
Oh, they're going to die late here as well, potentially. Great chance for staggers. Oh, the Pharah's giving him the juice!
I like it, I like
Susan
it.
goes.
Missed the shots to get the stagger. Very well played.
245
But
Big
they have the
brain.
same wave, but it should be such a hard recontest. They just spawned. Yeah, that's just first point gone.
Yeah, a bit of mismanagement there, really, from TM in terms of getting the right number of fights out of that. So it's just a one and done, and Anion is getting very close in this nano. Worth knowing, Brazil actually very close to this rally as well here.
Yeah, the backline from Alcacer are doing a lot right here.
فخلاص سوزن قاعد نتكلم عن البيس الثاني لاعب تشيبمانك ما قدروا يستفيدون الكثير من الفايت.
Wonder if we'll just see the same approach again, where they just used this nade and his sleep to just burn through the front line. Wall is out already here from Nan as well. So we're going to slow down.
Yeah,
Drops
Nan needs
back
to be
towards
really
point.
careful.
Can't
Nan
get
just
slept,
blocking
can't get
out
naded.
the point.
Oh, Nate misses actually.
Yeah, Nate misses. Susan on the angle, looking for a kill on Leryu. Everyone's okay on the side. Chilling, chilling. Now the ults are gonna come out.
Yeah, miss a
Barrage.
just nano. Oh my god, deflect!
Deflected!
Well marked by
Deflected.
Silence.
Oh, turn around ult. Oh,
Oh,
missed.
they all ready for it as well. Well played by Alcacer there. Dodge the ult completely. Now with player advantage, they can flood forward, put this pressure onto Nan. Need to be careful not to stagger out. They actually find a kill on Silence now. 4v4. Nade onto Nan.
Nate
Needs a
comes
lot
out.
of help.
Nate.
Oh.
No cleanse available. Looking for a trade. Trade
Oh,
onto Anion comes through from Chipmunk.
Yeah, they'll still get the cart
Trying-
rolling. They might
Oh,
even get
oh.
Slash a little bit short. Mireille will live. They'll get a little bit of cart push here. But we'll be
Anion got traded.
Yeah, it'll be an easy enough retake here as they can get out of the choke without too much hassle. Eyes on Anion when she's back in position. Still has that nano, remember. Could be a
Anion
nano
is back.
blade.
This nano
overclock
blade,
early.
nano clock. I would prefer the nano overclock, but I really like this from Chipmunk, pushing the Anion respawn, making it hard for it to come back and hitting the shot. Very nice shot from Chipmunk. Well
can see
played.
it.
From
Anion was only
Minds.
just getting back to that high ground by the time that push came out, so Al could see her. They pull, or they're not. They can't pull the trigger in earlier because they don't have the
Very
nano
good.
available.
Yeah, very good presence of mind, really, from Twisted Minds. Getting that Chipmunk got that trade early and then she pushed out super early after. She really knew what she was doing right there. Good execution. Better wall here from Nan, playing the frontline trade. But Overclock comes out, Nano not even invested.
They're all on the back foot now, they're disengaging, they're deep-peeking, they use the Ray to try and turn the fight, but now the Nano wants to silence.
There's gonna be a Nano Blade.
Oh, all
Gets
over
one,
him.
gets two.
Will slice through the hazard as well. A lot of it's blocked, so Nan will live. And Susan's dying on the point, so they have a recontest here in exchange for the Nano Blade and the Overclock. So no ults for TM still, but it's a little bit. It's hard, but it's better than it could have been.
Yeah, it's doable for sure, but the hazard was gonna be so easy to confirm on the choke. Wall comes out, Nan already under so much pressure. It's so hard for her to walk out of the choke. One of the hardest chokes in the game to walk out. Susan making space though for Nan.
Has a recall,
is
gets
burnt.
touch.
Gets forced out, rally out. Yeah, it's just so tough. Walk out, root second point. When Alcalcia has all this map control.
And yeah, plenty of time for third point now as well. 3 minutes in the bank. Still have that downpour as well. Nano have another one in time. Susan over onto the Genji. And an Ana Brig swap as well. So taking a full mirror now.
Oh, really? Very ballsy from Mirai Kasumi to take the Ana Brig mirror versus Aniyun. She's so experienced in this. Played was the best of the best in Overwatch League.
All set up in this corner now. Nade onto Seno, but still plenty safe. It's just for hazards trading in the front line. Downpour comes out now. Oh,
looks
so
like
many people in it.
Big downpour.
Counter downpour out as well.
If Seno can stay alive, this is an advantage right here. I really thought there was a better ult from Nan, but maybe she forced it a little bit. Try to cheat, get an early engage, hit a big one, but the ult from Seno to equalize is just too good.
It's so dangerous sometimes when you have to push into that downpour. Even if you find your own downpour value, you always have to be ready for that. Downpour's such a good ult to use defensively when teams are pushing into you.
Yes.
Now all over this Ana as well. Anion's going to get the defensive nade. Nearly has Nano. Now they can go with this next Nano
overclock.
Could do
I really want Alcalcia to just keep pushing it. Don't wait for the blade, just go. Overclock comes out, Nano comes out. Sleep! Slap from Mirai, such a good sleep! You never see a sleep on Nano clock, almost fully denied. Clock now comes out to equalize a kill though, but this clock looks so good. Kill onto Susan. I'm not sure if it matters too much. This clock gets so much space. Chipmunk misses crucial shots right here. Nano from Mirai needs to use it. Jack is it!
Rally now, desperation for TM. They're going to try and hold on, but Razil has the rally as well. Blade over the top. There's no bash left for this. And they'll finish it in the end. Such a good presence of mind, actually, from Alcalcia to... After that Nano overclock goes wrong, like, it's a huge sleep from Mirai in reality. But they disengage the overclock that comes out from Chipmunk in response, so then they can re-push with their own ults as well. Yeah, really good presence of mind mid-fight to make that call.
When is the men's league starting? Psycho of the Scarf.
Scarf check.
Scarf is on.
Neck is warm.
Neck is warm. Scarf is on. It's all looking good. Servasa's won. Scarf is on. But this seems like a banger series, the Alcalcia Twisted Minds Women's Series. Looked really comfortable, this attack for Alcalcia.
Yeah, it's a shame they're on at the same time almost, because actually...
Yeah, I mean, they are at the exact same time they're on. Actually a shame, dude. This is a good series. Should get more attention, you know? Actually a good series.
Yeah, still on the player cams over on the men's. I mean, we can watch like a little bit of this.
Yeah.
Someone keep an eye on it for us. Let us know if we can pivot when it happens.
Yep.
Alright. More of the same from Alcalcia. War, Ana Brig, Hazard. Toying with the idea of playing Junker Queen here. Not something you see all that often on Route 66, mainly because of all the high grounds to try and navigate. So I wouldn't be surprised
maybe
if
it's gonna pay off. Maybe it's gonna pay off for the like just playing some comfort picks right here. None so good on the Jungle Queen. I think she's just gonna try it. She's just gonna try it. This map,
Oh,
and
okay.
Susan gets an opening pick. Everyone's just gonna play their comfort pick and gonna do good. I like it. I like it. Don't have to sign into the meta comp.
Needs to be careful here. They saw problems on the Alcacia, sorry, on the TM defense of not getting the right number of fights on first point. So have to be careful not to stagger out here. They're still trying to hold this high ground. Leriu is awfully low, but she will live. Now the Pharah spam coming in again. More pressure on, and look at Nan walks all the way up behind, but maybe a little bit isolated if they're going to try and turn on Nan right now.
No,
Nan needs
Nan.
all the help.
Oh,
Nan's gone
no.
too far. Wanted to take the high ground, but she's stuck on the floor. She has to walk all the way around to use the stairs.
Yeah, that is too crazy. The males are playing.
The males are playing.
The males.
Oh, yeah, 20 seconds only. We're not going to get... Fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, we are getting good
Just a
Overwatch.
tragedy,
Overwatch.
really. Yeah, I'm on 10, 9.
Oh, you're ahead of me.
8,
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
5, 4,
3,
3.
2, 1.
The milliseconds
0.
are so weird. This is better. 23, 22,
Yeah, we got it.
21,
Yeah.
20. Okay. Good boy, Xavier. Good boy.
Alright, where are we ban-wise then? So Lucio banned from Alcacia. Gonna force potentially a
Lucio
Juno
banned.
Brig. Or maybe Juno Kiri. Right, we're starting on Juno Kiri here.
I want the Juno
Tracer-
carry, but this is what I was talking about. If now Twisted Minds want to swap to the Brig, it has to be Psycho on the Brig, or it has to be a double swap.
Starting on the Hazard 2 is Ziad. Quartz is actually on the Cass. They banned Tracer here. I think TM obviously really want to interrupt the ability to do these double flex DPS that have caused them problems in the series yesterday. So it's just going to be Genji
I think
Sojin from Alcad.
actually very smart Tracer van, because whenever you're playing a sim comp on these push maps, or actually crazy dive right here, need to acknowledge that dive, crazy dive here, good shot from Lapter. But yeah, what I want to say, good Tracer ban, because when you're playing these 5-man sim comps, it's so easy for the Tracer to just keep stealing the robot. Is there a punish here onto Ziad? Psycho goes down, but the Twisted Mind is gonna have a better trade right here. Astro's still the main
tank
healer,
advantage
as long as they don't shut down Astro, it's gonna be looking really good for TM.
Yeah, they know it as well. Alcacia given a little bit of space. Ziad over onto the Diva for the swap. Also worth noting, Quartz has given up on the Cass adventure. Needs that survivability that Sojin's mobility provides. Because the dives, we just say it about Alcacia all the time, an aggressive team. They want to shut down this
so
Sojin.
good at diving, yeah.
So Quartz has to play at maximum survivability. Now the swing onto the corner, Speedring comes round, dive into the back from Checkmate, doesn't connect onto anything all that meaningful.
Seems to be well peeled, and Haku goes down. The repush of Twisted Minds is looking very strong. Tiven going down though, landed sliver of HP, Landon's gonna live!
Landon's gonna live. I moved the mouse, guys, but then it moved back. It didn't disappear. Alright, clean up for Alcacia. Overclock for Lubda as well. First meters on the board, pushing for the checkpoint now.
I really thought when Haku went down it was over, but seems like Alcacia, they got the DMAC onto Tiven just too much. Now Alcacia almost 5 ults, almost 5 versus 5 ults, Quartz not having the overclock here. Astro popping the beam, 1 HP, gets it off, Landon with a beam as well.
Blade.
And Quartz finds the rail onto Lepta.
Bomb out, Blade
bomb
out,
avoided.
Quartz peeks it. Finds one with the Blade, but everyone else is too far away. Only one kill with the Blade. They come back, they stop
Cap
hack and
as well.
tapping. TM
Yeah.
managing to do everything right now on all different sides. And Checkmate and Landon just stuck in a pretty awkward position. The payload's moving away. UB TP's himself to safety, then back in for the scrap. Checkmate's trying to
Landon
re-engage, but yeah. I mean, they were stuck behind. Checkmate's just going to die on point as well. They'll get the DMAC onto Ziad. Now they'll push forward. Really well managed fight by TM to deny the cap.
Rally overclock coming back, but the symbol from Yubi is just gonna be so huge. Kitsune also maybe a bit better than the rally. Maybe they're just gonna start with Clocky and use the symbol to secure it. Twisted Minds really with the better layers.
Yeah, so many ults in this next one now as well. Al could see it. They might just play it aggressive. Overclock comes out early in response to this Kitsune rush. Symbol up from Yubi. Bash is big. Yubi is 2 HP. He lives. Yubi is so low, and it's Haku who dies. For Pocket is perfect from TM's backline. They keep Yubi up through all of that aggression. Bash in his face. And now Quartz should be able to deal with this one. He's awfully low. Landon finishes it. Wait, Landon pushing for more. Only the 1 kill though. And it should be checkpoint for TM.
Yeah, should be checkpoint.
No ults for Alcacia either after that. Chance for TM to really extend their lead even after checkpoint.
We're gonna wait here for Quartz to come back, push with the overclock.
Chance now for Quartz. Remember, UB theory on this map, keep pushing once you're in this position, don't slow it down, don't just play for the high ground. See if he puts it into practice here. There's the speed ring, there's the overclock, they're walking forward, trying to rotate. It's a disengage from Alcacia. They have disengaged it, but will concede more meters. Now the ult situation more reasonable.
TM is really fine with getting disengaged though, getting extra 20 meters on the board right here.
See, add him from the back, but they can't that one.
Left a bit split on the side.
Yeah, Yubi's trying to
charge,
walk
but
forward
super isolated. Just dying on point here though. Still cap advantage for Twisted Minds, but now Alcacia have the ults on the snowball. The beam blade is gonna be so hard for Twisted Minds come to deal with. They just have to use their own beam and somehow shut down Checkmate. Boop him away with Tivant. Try to laser him down, maybe some turrets to slow him down. But it's gonna be hard for TM.
Yeah, it's not straightforward. You see it so often. These fights are there's such fine margins in terms of UB living or dying. He's on 1 HP for half of these fights. If they keep him alive, they end up turning it. If they can't, he goes down. Quartz onto the Cass as well now. It's gonna be even harder to survive this Ray Blade. TP flip comes out. Rays are gonna be exchanged now. Checkmate looking for the blade. He is in there with it. The symbol comes out, but it doesn't stop the sword.
So hard to survive this Ray Blade.
2 kills already, 2-player advantage. Now they just need to avoid trades here. 3 for Checkmate as he continues to clean up. Dash through, gets the D-Mech. Look to finishes off 1. There's the baby. That'll be checkpoint. And now they are pushing for the lead with this next fight. Yeah, I think the Soldier's just better. Like, the dives are coming so aggressively. He needs the survivability because it's Yubi who needs so much pocket. So anything Quartz can do just to play his own life and look after himself helps Yubi survive.
Flip, Kitsune Rush comes out, Lapto with the clock, gonna try to take the high ground and flank, but Tivant with the presence of mind gonna shut down this flank.
Both Soldiers
the
missing
Kitsune
their
Rush
shots.
is gonna do so, it's gonna do so much.
Rally.
You'll be under so much pressure! Rail headshot comes out, rally bash, rail headshot. This is gonna be lead for Alcacia.
Yeah, you saw the idea from Twisted Minds. They wanted to steal it with that Kitsune rush, but the overclock just buys them that valuable time. And then patience from Alcacia. Haku doesn't invest it until he absolutely needs to invest it. Then they take the fight, they take the lead. TVNT going on to Ramarch, and this has caused Alcacia problems in previous maps.
I really think was such a strong dive team like Alcacia, you need the Brigitte option. You need Brigitte.
Alright, TP forward. They're going to try and flip the map again.
But no ults to support this flip right here, but Tivant, railgun from Quartz, Tivant punching. Oh, Tivant, nice!
One last punch!
Very nice from Tivant, securing it.
Landon gets the trade onto TVNT, and it's not enough to swing the fight here, but they can make this one a little bit awkward. No bomb investment from Ziad, they'll just die on point. Got up to 99 meters, but it's still a pretty precarious lead as both teams have cap already, so we can see this lead change hands a few more times, but Alcacia, they're back at that combo. Ray and Blade so close in this next fight.
So hard to deal with this Ray Blade. If we get one shutdown on the Ray Blade, it could be a map win for Twisted Minds. Only 2 minutes left. See how they execute.
Yeah, Astro's a little bit
some
further
magic.
away from Ray.
Yeah, need some magic from Quartz. Need some magic from Yubi with a TP.
Well, thank you, Nibar, for the 13 months, and just they come in for this swing. Overclock is out. Landon avoids it. Bomb is there.
Nice.
Low. Symbol invested too. Yubi dies.
Yubi dies, has the symbol up, still goes down, but the Ray Blade, it looks like a shutdown to me.
It's losing to the Annihilation. Yeah, the Annihilation wins. TVNT holds strong, and now he's pushing the backline.
Yes.
Oh, they counter the big combo, and now all of a sudden, this is looking good for Twisted Minds. Kitsune rush for the next fight.
Kitsune rush loved with the overclock, but Ramatra so strong in this Kitsune rushes. Lepte needs to do some magic or it's just gonna be an easy lead for Twisted Minds. They are trying to stop the point a little, but under so much pressure, overclock comes out for Lepte, Kitsune rush for Psycho. Tivin
Needs to find
just
something.
surviving on the point. Oh, gets the kill onto Quartz.
Needs more
Oh my
still.
God.
There it is. Connects onto Astro
Lepte
as
does
well.
the magic.
And this is the downside in some of these situations when Lupta takes these more aggressive off angles. If TDNT was on D.Va, that D.Va is in his face, all over him, making his life as hard as possible. But Ramatra trying to get value out of the Kitsune rush, but just can't challenge that Sojin on the high ground position. 1 minute left on the clock.
Ramatra way better at dealing with the break, the Genji, the D.Va, but oh, Quartz! Quartz is shutting down Lepte. Quartz gets the entry pick, so important. Looking for a TP, need to stop the point though. Yeah, very nice from Twisted Minds, regaining momentum of the map. Quartz almost with the overclock as
They
well.
have rally.
Haku's gonna decide to push, but he's getting
he's so
lasered by
low!
the turrets behind them. Yubi down. Haku 1 HP goes down. They're all committing onto Yubi, but now if everyone lives, this should be really fine.
Ziad's going deep,
Ziad
but
doesn't have the
bomb.
remake yet. Ah, 1
The baby's
HP.
pushing Quartz. The baby gets him. Checkmate's with him too. Ziad and Checkmate, they find the kills. They're still
my
getting
goodness.
traded by this Ramatra. TDNT has Annihilation. Shouldn't need it, but the trades here are so good for him.
Is anyone here with Tivin? I think Astro is alive. Maybe that doesn't have to use the annihilation.
Thank you, Bulgray, for the 9 months tier 1 as well. And now, Ray Blade again. Last time the Annihilation was enough to survive, but they also had a Ray to back up the Annihilation last time. This time
this
Astro
is
is a
gonna
little
be
bit
hard.
short. It's really tough. Really tough.
Quartz needs to use this overclock early, get some value going.
Here's the
Fix.
Ray.
Yubi down.
No wall.
Oh, shots!
Quartz, he needs another one. He needs
What?
to deal with it.
Insane
Checkmate's on it.
cleanse.
Suzu,
But
it's not enough. Oh, TVT
Oh,
Annihilation
Tivin.
on point, but
Yeah,
he's
it's
all
only
alone.
Tivin though, it's only Tivin.
There's not enough hands in the world to block all this damage.
Yeah.
And how could Sia get one back?
So hard to help Yubi. I really think he needs a break in this. He needs a break to help him.
As what you were saying at the start, though, in terms of because they start with Astro on the Juno, they either need to double swap the supports, which means you need to get a little bit lucky with the timing, or you have to take Psycho onto the brig.
Yes, I really think Psycho on the Juno, Astro on the break is the play versus Alcadesea. Okay, let's see what the women's series is doing.
Yeah, we left it in a pretty close Route 66, right?
We're in
We're into
overtime rounds now.
Oh, swapping quick.
Yeah, it's first to 4. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Oh wait, you're behind me.
3.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
1, 0.
49, 48. Yeah. Alright.
Overtime rounds here, but you see, they pushed it so far.
Yeah, it's a lot of time to work with, actually.
Big advantage for Twisted Minds, I think, really.
Yeah, last time we saw this attack very much played through the front line. Anian using all of her nades and sleeps just to bully Nan out of position. And they're able to find a lot of progress off that and then a few late stagger kills for a quick first point. And they really need the same here because not a lot of time to work with. Trying to clear it out. Concussive Implosion making that swing very difficult for the Ashe. Need to find some of these cooldowns onto that hazard. So far, Nan has been sitting pretty, just holding on to this car pressure. Now the nade comes through, hits both of them. Chance for Alcadesea to take a little bit of space. Swing out, wall up to block that Farah angle. They're still trying to put the pressure onto Nan, but Nan's actually getting aggressive on this left-hand side. Forcing them back. Nan's taking a lot of damage. They really want this kill.
Low. They're committing onto Nan.
Oh, gets that. Oh, no, not enough. Now, if they get, like... Oh!
Yeah,
Deflex! Don't shoot yourself! Susan is low, pocket in the air,
no way
cooldowns!
Susan gets the trade, that's actually crazy.
I don't know if it'll be enough.
This recontest is gonna be hard, but the trade is still important. Maybe they can recontest. The Kasumi dying late, but I think they're gonna try to it for Anu has the early nano.
Yeah,
gonna get onto Seno, gonna get onto Silence.
Yeah, worst case is you at least force some ults here for TM, and your next fight for one actually for the map will be a little bit closer. Anian has that nano in the back pocket. Susan's going to get top back up and try and go top left here as well. Already pretty deep is Nan coming out. Lee's got his angle onto the Farah. Can't touch. The cap goes through. They lose for Juno.
On to Seno to secured.
Yeah. Nano ends up coming through quite late in the end. Anian still gets traded as well, but right by the spawn now, so it won't be the end of the world. They'll get the cleanup. And now,
Guys,
85
Irony
meters
is not
is still a
dead.
lot.
Irony didn't die, guys. He just got kicked. Oh my god. My
There's a
chat
life after
actually
TM, I promise you.
is alive, guys. He's not dead. Oh my goodness. Okay. TM only has to win one fight here. 5 ults versus 4 ults. I think Alcazar also in one fight territory with the overtime spawns.
Wide swing, Kitsune rush early to try and take
Oh,
some
I feel like
space
it's gonna
here.
be disengaged so early from
4v4 rolls
Mirai.
now. Yeah,
4
Chipmunk
versus
really
4
has
ults,
the
Rally
overclock.
comes out in response.
Oh, the
Pull
barrage!
barrage!
Oh, Grey Wall! Grey Wall! Saves
Great
Razul's
wall.
life! Now
Chipmunk.
Chipmunk though with the overclock lands one shot,
Oh,
body shot
Chipmunk
onto
1
Anian,
HP.
looking to finish it,
Chipmunk.
walks into the ash! Oh, gets another kill onto Anian with a blade
Wait,
from
wait.
silence! Nan is still behind. Nan needs to live. They need to play for a late recontest.
Oh,
Lots
Nan
of
needs
trades.
to touch though. Nan needs to touch.
Oh, the dynamite. So low.
Can Kasumi touch with the Ray? Is she dead
Susan
time?
back on Tracer.
Can Susan? If Susan touches, Susan? Oh!
No! Oh, inches. Inches there.
That's crazy. That is crazy. What a doggy dog fight. 2-2.
Thank you, Sonics, for the 11 months as well. What a nice day to close the curtains and watch some CX. Yeah, get that sun out of here. The Overwatch is on.
What a nice day. What a nice day. What a great day to be grateful, you know? I'm watching these highlights. Oh, this was a big play from Chipmunk earlier. I went for the trade, then pushed the advantage. I remember this.
She was so close to clutching that overtime fight as well. Like, it nearly
Yeah, one more
did kill
shot.
Anian late. Nearly even killed the Ash at the end of it. At least forced for trade. But I mean, credit to Silence as well. This blade actually so clean in the end.
Yep. Absolute doggy dog fight.
That means it's tied up 2-2 in the women's as well.
Yeah.
And Alcancia, the men's team, hoping to do the same as we go over to Route 66 as well. Hoping for a bit of deja vu here.
No way. Are we in?
We're on bans
Oh,
right
in a
now.
second. Yeah.
I might skip back to live. I don't know how far behind I am.
Genji ban, Diva ban. So probably a hazard mirror. Yeah.
Maybe even Torb from Checkmate here. It's not the greatest map for it, but if they can force the hazard mirror.
He loves Torbjorn. Checkmate loves Torbjorn.
I guess the question is, do they want to play the Torb into the sim here? Or would they rather play
Yeah.
like the
TM.
well, not the Genji, but maybe even the Venture, something that suits their more aggressive style a bit better.
Yeah, TM was playing the Sim Soldier and Hazard yesterday, right? On the route?
Yeah.
I think so. Guys, everyone predict. We're gonna close predictions in a second.
اكيد التيات كان عندهم وول من عند يوبي كانوا يقدرون يسوون فيها ريتاتش لكن للاسف بسبب استخدام الوول صعب عليهم المهمه. هل تشوف ان
Best of 7? Yeah, best of 7, first of 4. Long way to go yet.
انا اشوف الا اذا كان في لاعب مانكي افضل خيار بعد ديفا او يعني بنفس مستوى ديفا بس ما في لاعب مانكي.
Alright. Route 66, 19, 18, 17.
1 second, I'm getting water. I'm getting water, sure.
14, 13.
Please fill, bro, please.
10.
Please. Okay, I'm there. Let's see. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yeah, winner. 44, 43,
Nice.
2. Yeah. Alright, so Alcancia walking out on what we expected.
Checkmate
The
on the top. Sim Widow again. Widow to break the spawn camp. Gonna opt for the Kiri lose here right here, not for the Juno break.
Yeah, I think if I'm Alcacia, the Widow probably actually means we can't hold spawn proper. Like, we have to take the fight in the corner more than anything, or we're just playing that, we're just constantly risking that Quartz will trade something.
That's true.
Might be a TP Widow out of spawn, SSG style as well.
Oh, pause.
Pausing.
Pause comes out.
طلع اللي هو
Psycho.
Psycho.
Psycho left, bro. Why did he leave?
Don't leave, mate. We've got another map to play. Thank you, Sova, for the 3 months. Welcome back.
Thank you so much, Sova.
الحكم استقعد له راح يطلع ورا راح يشوفكم بالثاني
اي لان
غمض عينك غمض عينك
اللي بالاتاك لان اللي بالاتاك لهم ميزه.
I mean, I'm gonna go pee. Cheers to Psycho for leaving.
Cheers, Psycho.
والله يو شيلة الكاب هذه بمعنى انه واضح انه وراها بلا وراها بلا.
Yubi's taken off the cap.
نبدح باللصقه.
You think it's a good move or
I
not?
don't know, they were winning. I'm pretty sure he definitely had cap in the first map. Does anyone have the stats on which maps
I need to
had
know.
the cap? Because first map
With
definitely
cap
had the
and
cap.
scarf knowledge.
Yeah, it was cap and scarfed up for map 1. And that was a win.
اللاعبين مروقين بتسمين. يا اخي لعيبه اس اس تي يا اخي دائما يضحكوني والله. بالذات سبورتاتهم انا اتوقع ان بيئتهم كانت بيئه ايجابيه.
Saudi, it's up to 3 now, Mars. So you can have up to 3 non-Saudi players.
يضحكون بوجهك بس خلاص جي جيز جو نكست وان شاء الله نصدق هذا اللي كان يصير يعني بينهم بالذات ان تيم اس اس تي خلينا نقول انفككوا نوعا ما. نشوف هنا فيني استرو.
Astro's going over, I think. Maybe you're looking at Psycho's PC. Maybe Daniel can solve it.
قابلته اكثر من مره شخصيه مره ايجابيه.
He's giving him some support tips.
You see, the Brig has a shield.
You gotta select Brick and put up the shield.
When people shoot you, shield.
Ah.
It's
بنص الجيم كم طول 192 حط 192 غالبا 192 صراحه طول فيني استرو والله ما شاء الله طويل والله
Ziad has been pretty consistently capped up, but front-facing cap.
Yeah.
وش الشيء المشترك ليش
I think it's a hot take, to be honest. The
front-facing cap?
Yeah.
It doesn't have as much impact, I think. It's like when UB turns up map 1, backwards cap, it's like, oh, we're in trouble today, boys.
Bro, do you like Kiwis?
No, not particularly, no. I would never have like a kiwi on its own, but if it was on like a dessert or something, you know, I wouldn't say, I wouldn't object.
So you're not a Kiwi connoisseur?
I'm not a kiwi connoisseur, no.
Do you eat? If you eat a kiwi, do you eat it with the shell or without?
Never really have them just on their own.
I'm eating a kiwi with the shell right now.
As in you're eating the shell? Or you're
Yep.
just leaving it on?
I'm eating it with the shell.
You're eating the shell? I don't know about that. That feels like a hot take.
I think it is like, I think it's a controversial take, but you know, sometimes you have to innovate the matter.
Oh, Sonic's saying his fiance allergic to kiwi, so a kiwi-free zone. Keep that kiwi to yourself.
I'm sharing it with everyone.
No, it's dangerous. You know, I had to do that for the wedding recently. Go and get everyone's dietary requirements so we don't accidentally, you know, like, kill anyone at the wedding. You remember...
Where's the content?
Uh-huh.
There's no content then, bro.
Was it... You know, do you remember Mikey A? UK player? Bloody allergic to everything, this guy. Lactose, gluten, soy.
What?
Can't fucking eat anything. Unbelievable. Unbelievable issues caused by Mike, unfortunately, at the wedding. And he's allergy to everything that might taste nice.
So are you just getting rid of everything that tastes nice, or are you guys...
No, there's like a vegan box available in the catering that has like that will dodge a lot of that stuff, and a lot of the stuff is buffet as well, you know. So his allergies aren't like if I'm anywhere near it, I have a reaction. It's just can't eat it. So it's just like just go to the buffet, don't pick up the stuff, and that's gonna give you an allergic reaction.
That's a good call. Okay, we're going in.
Oh,
2, 1, 0.
right back. Alright, Torb v Sim. Everything else looking pretty similar. They are trying to hold forward a little bit here, but this should, in theory, give Quartz plenty of opportunities to find an opening pick to crack this one open. Look to having to play a very passive angle as a result.
What's
just trying to
swapping?
trade on the left. Oh, yeah, Quartz just going to take the Sojourn one in the end. Thought he would have pretty free reign here, but they'll just do it the old-fashioned way, and Quartz is going to kill Lubja anyway. Any gun will work for him. Now he can take this top left position, uncontested. Alcacia all commit to this. They've actually found a trade kill in main, but you see, they're just happy to die on point. Checkmate and Ziad walking into the spawn. Ziad killing everyone, actually. Bit of a weird decision to make afterwards. What do they do after they get these kills in spawn? Because they're still 2 players down. They can't hold to it. Do they try and live? They're going to try and live. High risk from Ziad here. Landon is not going to be able to live. And now Ziad will go back and die on point.
Right here. His picks not too much impact. Checkmate onto the Pharah here. Diva banned out, so that was their plan all along.
Also good into the Sim, decent into the Hazard as well. Hard for the Hazard to really shut down this Pharah in any meaningful way, at least consistently.
Yeah, honestly not sure what's better, the Torb or the Pharah, but the Pharah for sure, good play with Diva being banned out. Tevin deciding to shift back.
Yeah, a bit of space to work with.
Yeah.
Kitsune Rush is going to be the first ults up. Worth noting Astro has a beat advantage over Haku as TVNT is looking for a chance onto the high ground, but Ziad's going to harass him right back.
Kitsune Rush coming up any second.
Full rail on the
going
right
for frontline slash. Ziad under so much pressure. Kitsune to... Oh, Psycho under so much pressure. Kitsune from lane out. Psycho... Oh, nice. Psycho stays alive. Left gets the kill on Quartz though. Is Psycho going to look to turn?
Yeah,
Psycho's going to look to turn, but I think it's going to be disengaged.
Oh, Landon's in trouble. He's Landon's TP forward.
Doesn't have a TP. Gonna get fully caught out right here. Big advantage now for Twisted Minds. Beat comes out. Beat gonna get mirrored.
Ziad with the downpour.
Downpour. Ziad downpour. Catches Tivin, but Tivin is okay. Yeah.
Now into the back
this is
line.
gonna be a first point.
Yeah, well played in the end. The downpour trade comes out, but the Suzu proves to be the difference maker. Obviously, much harder to Suzu if your Kiri is currently respawning as well, so
yeah,
big difference maker in the end there.
Big mistake from Landon right there, overcommitting. I really thought Psycho's Kitsune is just gonna get disengaged, but Landon no TP, gonna get caught out.
On to second point now.
No.
Yeah, no great answers for this barrage. They're going to start with Overclock instead. Lubja's going to match it. Wants to take the duel. Checkmate, the Sim wall! Checkmate goes down.
What just happened? I don't even think it was the symbol. I think he was in cave. I don't know how he died. Yeah.
They commit forward for kills and trades. They get one onto TVNT, but the payload will keep rolling forward here.
Doesn't do too much. Doesn't do too much. 3 on point. Astro's gonna go taxi the gang now, I think. And they're gonna be there in no time. Yeah, I mean the TP for the gang. They're gonna be back. Both DPS and Wrestle for Katsia. Same for Twisted Mind, but Twisted Mind win the fight and they have the map control now. So hard to walk out of this choke.
Even with a TP beneath him as well, setting up some turrets, that'll be annoying. It's going to be a jump through and a TP through for Ziad and Landon. Bit of space. Needs to be careful though, they're trying to still swing out top. The TVNT just gets for free again.
So much pressure.
Doesn't find the kill though. And now could see him manage to stabilize outside.
Rotate away, 5-man rotate now. Lift is still the prime target for Tivin. Tivin engaging. Might get punished here under so much pressure.
Yeah, Sim there with him as well. Kitsune Rush is close for both teams.
Okay, yeah, both teams Kitsune Rush in a second. Astro again with a beat advantage. Landis Kitsune Rush is gonna come out any second. Oh, big shots!
Oh, good
Can he confirm? No, Quartz can't confirm the kill. Kitsune Rush for Psycho, Kitsune Rush for Landon. Astro almost has the beat but gets shut down right before.
Yeah, good rocket from Checkmate, crucial kill, and that means as soon as that one goes through, Kitsune Rush trade massively in their favour. All the
there was an opportunity there for Quartz to find the kill, but he couldn't, and now Haku's gonna edge towards closer to that beat to match Astros.
And you can see the difference here in terms of Checkmate is able to help a lot more with that high ground control for Lubda. Meanwhile, Quartz has to keep taking these difficult duels by himself, basically. Bit of Lucio support, bit of Kiri support, but not all that much.
Good TP though.
Yeah,
TP to punish this.
Oh, he's so low! He gets in.
Used the wall for the cross, so didn't have a wall to peel himself. But that's at least a fast fight. He's
Yeah,
gonna
not
go down on a separate wave.
Yeah, not too bad for Alcacia either in terms of just use the barrage, win the fight cleanly. Now they have beaten Downpour for this next one. The difficulty is it's going to be that symbol. That should be in theory the ult that can put Twisted Minds over the edge.
See how they execute. Tevin is gonna shift in first, TP to follow. Astro so caught out. Astro!
Daniel, where we go? They can't find him. Daniel's too slippery. He's going to beat. He's pushing him right back. Haku's beat, only
Downpour from
captures
Tevin, I
free.
think. Huge
Lupta's
downpour.
locked
Lupta's
up.
spot out. Can they see him? Huge downpour from Tevin.
Only one kill. Quartz is going to TP away.
It's
Runs
fine.
into
It's so
Landon.
much pressure, so much pressure. Now we just have to get the point moving. It's gonna be a trade on the Psycho, but I don't think it's too impactful. But they have a 3-man wave. Maybe they can get out. It's gonna be hard, but maybe they can try.
They can retake here. They can get Kitsune probably mid-fight. The problem is Yubi's going to drop that symbol on point. Quartz is going to be using that overclock
It's
from the
gonna
high
be a
ground.
wall on the choke, and they don't have a flanker.
Yeah, they just have to go
Wall
through the hard
out,
way.
symbol out.
Yeah,
Oh
look
my
needs to
god.
force this duel. He's
Yeah,
trying to do it. He
that's
does it.
crazy.
Quartz
No
shut down.
way.
Now he's got the high ground for himself. Kitsune rush on point, and Lupta can do it all. Brave man
Absolutely
sliding into
ego
Quartz.
pushed Quartz, but in this recontest you have to make a miracle happen. Psycho gets the better of Landon, but it's too little too late.
Actually, a huge big ball play from Lupta there. Just slides straight into Quartz, pops the overclock.
Had
Nails
to do
the
it,
shot.
had to do
True.
it. Tevin back on the wrecking wheel. Cards of the overclock, can he make a difference?
Overclock's still
Kitsune
available for
overclock
Quartz here.
advantage.
Barrage for checkmate soon. They need to keep their eyes on that. TVT's on
Astro
ball.
pulled.
Oh, now he's in trouble. 1-for-1 trade only though. Barrage
kill
not
from
an
Quartz.
option. Quartz, can he find more? He TP's
Quartz.
in. He can. Lupta on the high ground gets a body shot.
Quartz.
Finishes the shot.
What a shot, what a shot from
He will not be
Quartz.
upstaged. He will not be upstaged after that previous fight. Insane overclock for Quartz. They did have the ults to do it with Shaw, but all the crucial kills, not easy shots he's hitting for half of nose at all either.
Go Quartz, let's go Quartz. Let's go Quartz.
All the ults he used there for Twisted Minds, but they've got a lifeline. But low on
Yeah.
time, and now a beat and a barrage to worry about from
on the ult.
Alcacia.
Haku actually with a ult advantage.
there's the-
Barrage
oh,
just
wow.
comes out. The pull into the barrage. Barrage so strong once she gets the
Cheeky
proc.
ace. Give him the ace. They're
They're
staggering him out as
staggering him.
well. Sia denies the
Giving him
ace.
the, not giving him the ace, but it's worth it.
Unbelievable.
It's worth it.
Laking onto TV and T means TM can't really move too much until he's back either, and it's going to be a beat and downpour. It's still a difficult situation.
Oh, they
An
tried to
early kill
push?
onto
What?
Yubi. Yeah, they tried to
What?
walk forward.
Tevin is
Yubi
not
just gets
even
punished.
respawned.
30 seconds left. One more chance for
Last
TM,
fight
but the ult
situation.
situation tough. What is the option here? Just need a series of miracles, TM, at this point to continue this attack.
It's so Jova.
Barra spam from the top. Checkmate. Looking for more. Force back already. Suzu out. Forced all the way back. Now the downpour comes through without Natsuzu. Does he find
Hits
anything?
Quartz, hit Astro.
Yeah. Astro was
Huge
4%
downpour.
off beat as well. They were trying to play slow for ults.
I mean, so hard, so hard. Alone that they kept the second point. TM should be happy with that. Really winnable defense. Hold close on the third point, so it's still hard, but winnable for sure.
Yeah, look where the cart is now. So it's not quite round that corner. So normally that corner, that's such a good defensive position. It's not going to be quite the same if they get to that point, but at least they have something to work with, right? But really, looking at that attack as a whole from TM, honestly, they really kind of struggled. If it wasn't for Quartz's clutch at the end, they don't even cap second point here, so they've really had to rely on sort of big plays from some of their key individuals to even get this far.
Yeah, I agree. On that snowball when Lepta... When my chat... No, it's not a rerun, guys, it's live. It's live, but it's not a rerun.
He's lying to you, it's a rerun.
Oh my god.
This game happened 4 years ago.
We should actually just cast some games from 4 years ago. Watch the British Hurricane games.
Redo the Overwatch League?
Yeah, we can redo the Overwatch League. When Lepta did this miracle play, I think Yubi just the symbol too early. Like Tivant was holding the choke. Just let Tivant use the wall, use the slash, then symbol. But it ran out too early, and Quartz also not playing with the symbol, so it cost him a lot. Quartz got these really nice shots afterwards. Look at the shot. Oh my
that
goodness.
one's so good, yeah. Bit surprised in many ways. I mean, maybe it's a bit of hindsight as well, but there was no support up there with Quartz either, right? Because you would have expected, even if it wasn't the Sojin sliding in, that a Hazard or something would maybe try and find a bit of pressure.
Yeah, if Astro's there, the Sojin just pooped down, you know? So easy.
But it was a cool play, so thank you for that, Astro.
Yeah, true.
Alright, more of the same, more of the Pharah.
Now the Pharah harder, I think, on the attack here. Quartz really needs to look to shut down this Pharah. I really wouldn't have hated if Yubi just like playing Torbjorn or something here. Even the Tracer, something that makes it harder for either Checkmate or Lapta, so Quartz can focus on one of the targets.
Just trying to spam their way
Quartz.
in. This is what you were talking about, though.
Yeah.
The difficulty of Pharah.
Yeah, so hard for the Pharah right here. Checkmate was doing such a good job on the defense, but now it's gonna be so hard for him to get in.
Yeah, it'll be a bit easier once he gets to second, because he'll have that roof to play around and retake from, but I have to get there first, and right now, Quartz still king of the high ground. They're going to try and swing through main right now. Haku gives Quartz an opportunity that he can't take.
Playing with fire. Oh,
yeah, here's the slide.
Taking the ego duel. Yubi caught out, takes the TP, gets
good.
out. Oh,
Yeah,
big
Quartz-
engage from Tivant, almost confirmed the kill, confirms it, no peel onto Lepta. I really thought they could carry Lepta out of that situation, but they can't. Tivant confirms the kill, Quartz gets another kill to Checkmate. It should be fight over.
Yeah, Lupta tried to take advantage of that opportunity, saw Quartz use the rail, miss it on Haku, and then he had rail advantage, so a good time to try and take the duel from Lupta, but can't convert it. He'll get a little bit of a stall out onto Ziad too.
As well on a different wave. Now they're gonna push advantage. TM loves to spawn camp on this map, getting another separate wave onto Lepta. And they're gonna stay in the spawn, staying in the spawn, maybe even looking to invest. Ul's Quartz is so close to overclock. Overclock so nice in this spawn camp.
Ult's all just a little bit slower for Alcacia as well. It's going to be 5 for Twisted Minds very soon.
Let's see what they do. Cleanse out. Yubi a bit isolated. Kitsuna rush out. Wall in. Ziad, 1 HP. Oh, downpour comes out. Ziad shift right into the downpour. Gets caught out. 2 for 1 ult trade.
Lipta wants a trade though. Quartz.
Trade. Good decision right now from Lipta. Getting 2. No tank needed.
Yeah, the DPS are just swinging here.
Needs to back out. Good kill from Tivant. Looking for another kill.
Kills. Good pocket from Landon keeps Lupta alive, and these DPS are doing so
maybe
much.
Get out. Gets a sniper kill onto Checkmate.
Dies for it though. I don't know if it's worth it. TM needs to be careful. No one else dies at this point here.
If they don't die here, it's for sure worth
Wait,
it.
are they staying in?
Speed and the TP, but they're
They're
staying in.
sim-walling. They want to go in.
They don't need a tank. If you have a sim-wall, what can Lipta do? There's a clock and a sim-wall. You can't shoot back. What a clutch from Twisted Minds to restabilize.
Costs him a lot, but now Alcacia are in the treacherous situation of only having a minute left and one more attempt. They're going to have a beat barrage and a downpour all to throw at it. Astro can match the beat, but if the downpour hits...
It's gonna be hard to deal with the barrage. Yeah, it's gonna be so hard to deal with the barrage when it's beaten and has a downpour to follow it up.
It's just can they get him in though?
Yes. Quartz has opportunity to get an early pick before Haku wants to use speed. He doesn't want to use that early. Laptop 1 HP, Checkmate 1 HP, beat comes out, barrage is looking for the barrage. Checkmate doesn't think he can pull it off. I think downpour is fully avoided.
Yeah, Checkmate still has speed though. Or still has barrage rather. Where is Checkmate? They're just stabilizing on point. They've killed TVNT. They can just play through objective, force them to them now. UB has no choice
Even when the ults don't hit, it does do so much zoning. So Tivant is just stranded, has to take over point, just gonna get slowly worn down.
He didn't get the beat either in that TVNT. So it
Yeah,
was like
yeah,
even harder when the HB trade comes in. He's just starting on the back foot. Good hold on first point though. Lots of time off the clock. Still a very winnable situation for TM.
Yeah, really, really winnable right here. Kitsune, barrage. Kitsune for Psycho to answer.
Quick flip.
Oh my god, 1 HP. Yubi, can Yubi live? The rocket is gonna finish him off. Psycho's gonna invest. Yeah, Haku gets the kill on Astro, Tivant onto Haku.
Now they can take their time, wait this Kitsune
wait,
rush
Tiven
out
is
a
gonna
little
go
bit.
for Lapter. No slide. Slide used. TP
Oh,
to
good Suzu.
TP to try to save. No, but Tiven got the kill onto Lapter.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, so
Doesn't
still
mean
1-for-1 trade.
Quartz another kill onto Ziyad. What is going on?
Yeah, they're just kind of stuck in the quarters
Quartz
behind.
behind, yeah.
They're moving the cart. What's the play?
That's the
Has the
overclock. He might
overclock.
just decide to use it.
He might just walk out. Actually, he's just gonna walk out.
I just walked
Recruits
back.
of his team.
Back to
Alright.
the squad. Oh, has the pull now. Oh, what a massive pull. Follow up from Ziyad. Tiven downpour.
Does not
Don't
find
think it
anything.
connects.
No.
Oh,
Ziyad's
Ziyad
gonna
1
get
HP
traded.
though.
Oh, quick double for Quartz.
Oh, yeah. Collateral shot right here.
Full push coming through. Look, just got the overclock as well. Can't find that shot onto Quartz. Quartz is going to keep
my
pushing
God.
him as well. He's not done.
Whoa.
We'll finish him
Nice.
off. Quartz taking over now. We'll get the late kill onto
Haku
Haku
1
as well.
HP. Haku trying to
Where we going?
take the
Where we
health
going?
back. Wait.
No. Astro will
Come on,
make
Haku,
sure.
just accept it, bro. Just accept it, Haku.
Alright, 1 minute left on the clock for Alcacia. Only really a barrage to work with immediately. They will have a beat coming up partway through the fight. In theory,
Yeah,
I
it
think...
doesn't have a downpour yet. Tiven actually getting so much ult charge. Just use the downpour almost up to Ziyad's ult charge again.
Yeah. Trying to spam their way in here, deny the TP, but Quartz continues to hold this high ground position. Looking for his
Checkmate.
opportunity. Checkmate flies in, but Quartz doesn't quite find the lineup.
Pull.
Now they're trying to...
Oh, these
good
pulls getting
pull.
very
Oh,
nice.
roof throw, they
Very
catch
nice
Lupta.
TP.
Great TP. They catch Lupta as he takes that high ground
high
position.
value clans. Yeah. Wait, checkmate
Oh,
in a
barrage!
prime position.
Beat
Beat
comes
Barrage
through.
comes out. Beat to
Yubi
answer from
dies with
Astro.
one.
Yubi doesn't have Sim Wall. Astro 1 HP. Checkmate
Oh.
getting huge value.
Great
He's gonna
rocket.
kill everyone here. He's gonna. Yeah.
Oh, the rocket and wall combo, just an absolute onslaught of damage from the high ground. And as we go into overtime, a great chance for
Now
this
there's
snowball.
OT spawns onto Tiven and Psycho. I don't even know if a recontest is really feasible for Twisted Minds.
They have Symbol and Kitsune Rush if they go for it, but it's going to be a really staggered touch if they
Oh,
decide
they
to.
just don't have a flanker. Tiven for the ball, so they're for sure calling.
Is Yubi
the
going for it?
recontest
He's
right
by
here.
himself, he symbols, he goes for it!
Symbol, somebody else could touch though.
Kitsune Rush, Quartz for two!
No way!
Oh, the ball, they've done
clutch
it!
for TM!
Yubi walking,
0.8 meters!
Yubi walking all the way right-hand side by himself for the touch there.
It's crazy. And TM now onto match point.
And then, yeah, the symbol and the TP onto point. Yubi uses himself and his ult essentially as bait. They try and clean up the point as quickly as possible because it's so close. And all of a sudden, Quartz just a bit of space, bit of freedom, finds two before you know it. And TM go 3-1 up in the series.
Crazy, crazy.
I'm surprised they didn't catch because Yubi's just like walking up slow. He's a sim just alone on the flank. If anyone looks at him or if they find him, he's just dead before he can do anything.
I don't know what happened, to be honest.
انا ما ادري شلون سويت تاتش انا ودي اشوف الريبلاي مره ثانيه
والله يا ليت ان المخرج يعطينا ريبلاي بالذات لاخر فايت. اخر فايت
Da,
انا
da, da, da.
We're gonna get a replay. Oh, it's just all the replays. I thought we were gonna get like a replay of that last fight. Maybe we'll get one of it here. So no, because TVT comes back on ball. Everyone's just flooding out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and avoid because I think maybe Astro touch with the
Yeah,
wall.
yeah, because I thought Yubi was like, because Yubi definitely dropped the symbol early.
Because
but
Yubi gets marked here. I'm looking right now. Yubi, no way he can touch. How is? No, it's for sure not Yubi who touches.
you
It's
get marked out. Yeah, I was.
it's Quartz, I think maybe.
No way, Quartz touches.
Yeah, I'm looking right now.
I'm looking now. Yeah, Yubi gets marked by the Pharaoh. So yeah, they did what we
Yeah.
were talking about with actually they mark that side.
Okay, and Psycho is with Yubi getting kept alive. Where's Astro? Tiven? Like I think Quartz is touching. Where's Astro?
I'm trying to see who. Oh. It's like,
Where's
yeah,
Astro?
it's
Where does
Quartz,
he
it's
walk
Quartz
out?
is on,
I think
Quartz
it's Quartz
touches on
touching.
0.8 meters.
Yeah.
How does
I
he
think
not
it's
die?
Quartz.
He gets to the other side of a symbol, and then he gets to the sim TP. I mean, he's actually killed two by the time this has happened, by the way. Like, he literally gets the touch and kills
yes.
two. Like,
I mean that's crazy. I mean they're all looking at Yubi, trying to confirm the kill. He's 1 HP, playing around the symbol. Psycho TPs to him, keeps him up, and then Quartz comes unscouted from the normal rotation, slides in.
he just walks out top, gets the touch, gets 2 kills.
Even also with a big slam, I think, because he's just 15 ult charge. Kevin 16 ult charge gets a big slam.
Well, yeah, because they're all. I mean, UB lives this. Like,
Yeah.
no one from TM dies on what is normally one of the hardest retakes on really any map.
Yes. And let's check out the Saudi League woman. We have a technical delay right here.
On what? The women's tournament?
Yeah. It's 2-2-1-1.
Ooh. Over in the major as well, worth noting, TM are now on championship point or major point.
Yes.
They're talking about quartz on the major stream. No surprises there.
Of course. I'm watching the tech delay though.
Yeah.
What's gonna be next map for Alcard? They can pick, right? Can they pick any mode at this stage?
Oh yeah, I think they're still doing the stage 1 like format and map pool, so it should be anything they can choose from again.
Like anything, right? Like
Well,
legit
yeah,
anything?
anything that's not already been
Yeah.
map played before, but yeah.
What do you think they're gonna pick? What are you picking right here if you're Alcard?
I don't even
Because
know.
bans are not reset, right?
No,
Bans
bans
are not
aren't reset, which means it's really hard to ban anything too meaningful at this point. Don't know.
So you just need to pick a good map.
Yeah, is there anything you're particularly worried about? Is there anything worth blocking early on or anything like that?
I'm thinking. I think maybe you pick. Maybe you pick Colo. And oh no, the one Colo before was TM. TM should have won it though, to be fair.
Also, what's true is there's no point picking push because we've already played Esperanza, so they have no choice but to pick Colo if we go to push, you know? So it's like, is there something more valuable to block, for example? Like, is it worth getting rid of Dorado or Havana or Blizzard World or like block one of those or something?
Showing your old clips on the main broadcast? What are you saying? What are
Oh, they're showing Saudi versus just from the World Cup against China and Finland.
Hype. Go back a bit.
Did you make the cut?
No way I made the cut.
Oh yeah, it's I1. I1 Esports versus TM.
Oh my god, let's
Back when it was what most people know as the TM roster, yeah.
Oh my god, dude, Quas was cheating on this Havana. He was cheating. I swear he was cheating. I swear he was cheating. Dude, I have one clip here. I have it somewhere. I uploaded privately. He just walked out like top right out of spawn, you know, on Havana retake. Yeah. And he just like 4-tapped somebody max range cast, like 4 headshots in a row, like playing Widow cast was bam. The shit just looked like cheating. Literally looked like he's cheating. Wait, who am I? Who are we playing versus? Lulsish, KSA, Kalex, Marjet, Fuki, Kasab plays. Dude, we actually have a stacked roster. Quads, UB, me, Immo, one Admiral.
Yeah.
Actually a stacked roster.
Alright, the women's is unpausing now as we go into this deciding round from on Lijiang Tower. Obviously best of 7, so the series doesn't end here, but you put yourself on championship point if you win this one. No surprises. Orchid, they're on the Queen again.
Yo, thank you for the $10 donation, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Love you too. Thank you so much. Okay, what are we watching right here?
Knife.
Diva. Oh, dude, is just letting Nan play Junker Queen, and Nan is just gonna take over the lobby.
Yeah, they like
what Nan does.
They swing into Dojo, they bully Seno back a little bit, get a bit of space, and then as Alcad try and pivot, rotate back towards point, Nan just finds the knife on the Cass. And all of a sudden, Nice easy opening fight as a result, and now as they try and retake this either the bridge or the white, there's going to be so many good slash timings for Nan here as well. Very
Oh,
difficult.
they banned Farah. I was wondering. I was actually wondering, like, they need to make it hard for Nan to play the Jungle Queen, and I was like thinking, oh, it should be a Farah pick or something, so they're forced onto something else. But they banned Farah. Very nice ban.
You see Seno losing his HP trade at the front as well. Now the high noon
I
swing from
know
Chipmunk.
already from Chipmunk.
Everyone
Zoning
disengages,
everything. The
but
Diva's
can they get
fully
the Diva?
choked.
Ooh, not quite the
Got a
Genji.
bit of a burst onto the Genji, not doing too much. Maybe Shout comes out, still okay. Supporters are gonna be farmed up soon. Oh, Mirai with the pre-fight pick, very nice headshot. Chipmunk caught out, cleanse roll comes out. Flashbang deflected, but the peel is so good.
Yeah, it should be a straightforward fight. Did have to invest the Kitsune rush for it, so you know, ult
stagger.
disadvantage.
Jump off,
yeah.
jump off.
Oh, the boop! Every second counts, a little bit more.
It does. Supported advantage for Al-Kat now, but Nan can just fully deny one of these support ults. It's really onto Brazil and allow you to hit one of these stuns, or for them to just simply split out of the ult. But it's so hard for them to split out of the ult on this retake.
Such a narrow corridor.
We really need to rely on one of these stuns. High Noon come out to start the fight. Speed boost out, speed ring out. Should not get a kill. Yeah, nothing here.
Beat Blade back now, here it comes. There's the Blade, 1 HP needs the beat, doesn't get the beat in time! And Silence, gonna find the Blade value, now turns onto the Jungle
Can't
Queen.
get the ult off yet.
And that'll be a clean retake off that combo.
Yeah, oh, Silence, Silence. That's actually looking very clean. Very nice. And now all of a sudden it's gonna be harder for Nan to get this ult off. They can split, they can save their cooldowns, they can save the rally. Yeah, like it's gonna be so hard for Nan now. Let's see how they start here. They're gonna
rally aggressively.
Whip!
Oh!
Whip! Did you see the whip
Yeah.
from Brazil?
Holding the flank, like the point angle essentially, and Chipmunk doesn't see it coming.
Jacob in ranked was telling me he has a rollout for the whip on the bridge. This is the Jacob rollout. Brazil knows about the Jacob rollout. Hitting the angle, hits the whip on the bridge. They're gonna try again. Skill checking Brazil. Need to dodge this whip. Oh, that's so scared.
Need to be wary, yes. Susan's
Okay,
marking,
they're
they're
baiting.
going the other way.
No, don't go yet. Brazil is server admin of this bridge. Do not fuck with Brazil.
Early high noon
comes out.
Kitsune
Kitsu
too.
so early.
Oh,
no, Silence!
Silence
Looking for the
popping
Queen
off
door here.
here.
Looks like a big one. I think Bash is out. Yeah.
Hits two,
Massive
we'll
one.
get the
Hits
D-Mech.
two. But the
Oh, the
VMAX
bash.
needs to
Needs
kill
to
the
deny
baby
the
diva.
remake.
No,
Come
I
on.
cannot.
And now the easy cleanup with the tail end of this rally, and all of a sudden in pole position here after they've retaken one fight to decide it all. And it's going to be a high noon versus nothing.
Yeah, but Beam almost as well for Anion. Kasumi, I don't think she's gonna be able to charge up to the beat, so I would be really surprised if TM can do it, but let's hope maybe we get a miracle deflect on the high noon or something like that.
Yeah, need something, because if they
walking
get to
out.
that Ray Blade, you're right,
Yeah.
it's simply too much. It's simply too much.
It's so hard to retake this map as well. So you can
High noon,
deflect.
deflects. Lost for Genji for a second, booping around.
Deflect out.
Genji stuck it. Oh,
Nice.
just round.
Good avoid by Susan. Susan
Here's
almost
the
on
Ray
the bait.
Blade.
Ray, oh, Mirai. Good headshot. Chipmunk gets the equalizer pick, but Kasumi cannot build up towards that beat. Oh my god.
Oh,
Crazy
another ace
sauce
denial,
from
but...
Larry.
Oh, it's a shame, because they actually shut down the Blade. They almost got the clutch
Yes,
they needed, but the
yes.
cast just walking forward in the Ray. Also a lot to deal with.
Come on, dude. Come on, TM. They can do it.
That puts them on series point as well.
Yeah, we have two series with a serious point right here, but one is 3-2, one is 3-1.
Yeah, we're on Be Right Back on the major stream.
Yeah, be right back, bro. Be right back. Both games on same time? Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Both games are cinema. To be honest. To be honest, both games are cinema.
Yeah, even though TM have that 3-1 lead in the major version, it's
They're not.
it's every map has been pretty close. You know, like it could have gone either way.
Yeah, same orcs as well. Same
Yeah,
teams, both at the same time.
If you're the owner of one of these orgs at this point, watching both of these finals, you're having like so much anxiety and stuff watching both of these series at the same time.
It's true. Thank you for the hydrate. Can they not play Freya? No, Freya is not enabled.
No, we're essentially still on stage 1 rules and stage 1 rosters, as this tournament's just finishing a bit later than OBTS stage 1.
Yep.
عوضتها بطريقة أسطورية. نظفت الفايت وهذا الفايت الأسطوري من سايلنس. بيجننون القادسية بكل أمانة. ولا قصور في التويست.
Yeah, here's the Leyu takeover.
يعني جيم خرافي.
Leyu too clean. Is she Korean?
I'm not sure.
Sounds like a Korean name, you know,
I
but
know
I'm
what
not
you mean,
sure.
yeah.
Dude, I lost my endorsement level 4, Xavier, I just noticed.
Were you down to 3?
Yes, bro.
Oh, Saudi, I'm being told. Yeah, clean with it, though.
Yeah, she's clean. I lost my endorsement level, Xavier. No way. Is Aniyun Korean? She's Korean, but she's American also, right?
Yeah. I think American nationality. I don't know if she has dual citizenship, but has
Yeah,
American nationality as well.
Nah, I asked if Leyu is Korean, but she's Saudi apparently.
Yeah, my guess would be the major now starts next, as they went to break first.
Yeah, it should.
Saudi hit scans built different. Yeah.
True, dude. Slowdive also had a good series
Yeah.
for Vision.
What were we saying earlier when we talked about the map? I can know clear choices, right?
Yeah, I
It
don't
might
know,
just
bro.
be just pick a map you feel you're good at this point.
Dorado?
Maybe. Where are we? We're so deep into bands as well. I don't know if like pick it up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see.
Did Alfred ever ban break?
No Brig ban yet. But also TM
Yeah,
still have a
cats.
Diva ban open as well, so they could like
Oh, really? They still
yeah.
have it?
Yeah,
Oh.
Alcazar used it in the map we just saw, the Route 66.
It's better to put slash with left click. Slash is on left click. Oh no, it's not on left click. You have slash on left click? No way you put slash on left click. Then you can't left click while you're in animation. Or
Just
what
on
do you
hazard.
mean? Yeah, I'm just in hazard practice range. If you put slash on left click, you cannot use your gun mid-air. Are we starting? Are we in yet? They need to wrap it up, dude.
Still be
I'm
right back.
excited. Do you think Quads can go toe to toe with Lip? For sure you can.
Yeah.
Lepta as well though. Both of them are really good.
Yeah, the hit scan standard across the world, like especially once we get to like these international tournaments, is so unbelievably high.
What the reason is worst hit scan? Is it an A? Or the best hit scan in an A?
Best hit scan in a lethal, maybe? If you're
Oh yes,
bend
lethal.
the
Yes.
definition a little bit of North American to
Yeah.
to include
Lethal.
him, but in terms of regionally, yeah.
I'm streaming next week games. What games are next week?
So WCS next week, no?
Oh really? Let's stream it, bro.
I'm not gonna be here. You can stream.
Ah, GG, bro. That's
some
how
people say
stream it.
Some people saying tree. I
Some
put
people
Liverpool
are
above.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, Liverpool for sure. Some people are saying PGE. Probably PGE.
It's probably PGE, yeah. He's graciously stepped back though to allow some others to have a chance.
Aye, that's legit. That's just very nice from him.
Alright, 1 minute countdown now on the major stream.
Nice.
Am I covering CECC? What is CE's?
C.
Yeah, what's that?
You should cover it, bro.
Alright. I'm trying to cover it, I guess, but I don't know what it is.
I think you're getting baited. Must be some sort of joke.
Oh, is it collegiate? Oh, yeah, actually, Will asked me if I was going to do it.
Look,
Because it's
Discord.
on Sunday. I don't know. I thought about it, but I also might have plans. So if I have plans,
What are your
then
plans?
obviously not. I need to do final wedding plans with a fiance.
What are you planning? I can help you.
Can you? Need to lock down the schedule. Need to order these bloody ties.
I can
to
be
talk to
your
the-
wedding planner.
It's too late. It's already planned. You're gonna just come
Oh,
in and
fuck.
steal all the glory. Yeah, we just need to talk to the venue and the caterers and make sure everything we've said in the plan is going to be really okay from a logistical point of view.
Makes sense. Wanna rematch the 1v1? We can after the series is, but the series is about to start.
Colosseo, you were right.
I knew it, bro. I knew it. I'm gonna outbolt CX at his own wedding.
The women's has started. Is also on Colosseo.
Oh my god.
These series are so incredibly synced up right now in terms of bands. I'm gonna put the women's on for a little bit.
I'm on the women's on.
Yeah.
Come on, TM, dude.
Yeah, give us a shout when the major's starting and we can swap back over. But right now, Al could see a women's team on the verge, but not a great start in this one as they get reset pretty quickly here. And we're going to get a full reset. Another just full hazard mirror coming out here. Junker Queen banned. So we're seeing Nan forced into flexibility. Very late in the series to use this Junker Queen
But they
ban.
banned Junker Queen themselves,
Oh, wait, yeah, no.
dude.
Again, they did this in the lower bracket as well.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't think the enemy team plays Junker Queen.
It's just, you're the only one running Queen.
I don't know. Maybe it's like, maybe her team is tilted at her, you know. So they're like,
That's
okay, we're
enough
banning
Queen for you.
Stop picking Queen, dude.
Alright, Kitsune Rush push comes out and they have it earlier, so they turn a kill off that as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Big trade though onto Seno.
Yeah, it's super important to get the hazard kill there. It's going to really limit their progress. So they'll extend their lead a little bit here, but won't be able to threaten checkpoint properly. And instead, will probably have to just take another full fight from the low ground to the high ground. So,
Yep.
happy with that
Have to
trade.
back out right here.
Yeah, we'll just take the meters they can, but now Nan can shoo away this Genji.
Is it gone? I think. Oh!
Downpour
Nan,
wants for
good luck.
kills. Does it find anyone? Yes, Genji nair kill. Beat comes through, not in time to save for Genji either. Now they're going to Kitsune Rush to invest into this. They want to keep
Nan
trading
down
kills.
though, overcommitted.
Yeah, it didn't quite have the beat yet, so these ults end up cancelling each other out. And they can stabilise a little bit here. Seno's going to start moving the payload back, looking for any of these late kills if she can find them.
Oh.
Jump in. Boop is good, fine. Oh, Lucio's wants a bit more action here. Happy to fight it as the overclock comes through. Response to this overclock. Blade over the top. Downpour comes out, but Seno dies just after casting it. Now Susan swinging wildly. We'll find Anion in all of
And
those.
we have a DC. Rage quit. Rage quit.
Pause. Okay.
Men's game starting yet?
No, it's still on player cams.
فرق 30 متر وايضا نتكلم ان اللعبه
Brandon is locked in.
مره اخرى يا عمر
Oh, we're starting in the men's game.
Alright, switching over. Nice of him to pause so we could swap over in the perfect timing.
Actually, yes. What's your time?
17,
14,
16,
13.
15.
Okay, I'm pausing.
No, you're ahead of... Okay, 13, 12, 11, 10,
Yeah, I had to pause,
9,
bro. I had
8.
to pause.
Yeah, you're right.
tripping there.
7, 6, 5.
Okay, we're good now. We're good
Yeah,
now.
I realised after I said it of like... No, I'm not doing screen in screen because it's shit and you can't actually see the action.
Screen and screen. Can we cast both at the same time as well?
Yeah, like if people want to watch both, they'll be better off.
Oh, dude, I should have said this. I actually
What, the Soju
predicted
ban?
this in my brain. I predicted this, dude. I was
Now they're gonna
thinking
go
they're
double.
gonna, yeah, they're gonna
Yeah.
play Sim Mei because they did this before. The Sim Mei Diva on this map with the Soju ban. Maybe Quartz can go Ash though, no? Ash can go
Yeah,
hard.
I think Ash.
maybe?
Yeah. I mean, the thing is for Alcatsia, if Quartz goes over to Ash, what you want to do is probably swap to almost just like a Genji Tracer or something like that, like a harder dive one and just kill the Ash every time type thing. But
Yeah,
TP
TP
in,
comes
it's
out. Oh,
checkers! This guy thinks he's Yubi, but he's mistaken. Just
Yes.
TP's in.
Oh, Yubi!
Hits for right click, gets for
Yubi,
TP
Yubi.
away, lives on
Yes, the
2
TP
bars
out,
of
runs
HP.
away, stagger. Oh, the turret, the turret.
The turret's not caring about the stagger opportunity here.
Checkmate, you can't fuck with Yubi, bro. You cannot.
The downside of taking the sim mirror is you're up against the king right now.
That's true, it's true. But we've seen this before, this exact matchup on this exact same map. Twisted Mind got a huge lead and I could see I could still clutch it up, so they should have a lot of confidence. TP rotation comes out here, wall comes out from Lapta.
Yeah, pressure on. Diva's gonna TP away. Yubi's in
Pressure
the
to
back.
Landon, Yubi headshot, Ziad takes out Quads, Yubi on an island right there.
Yeah, messy fight. Icebox been forced onto
Oh.
Luther as well. They're trying to deal with this sim behind, but Yubi's giving him the
right
jukes. Checkmate's hit every
The
right
right
click
click.
though. They commit. Landon's TP'd in. They really want this kill.
Oh
They will
my
get the kill.
goodness.
They clean up TVNT. Now they can push forward. If they can, Alcatsia want these stagger kills here as well. Or headshot
Checkmate
to
showing that he
Yubi.
can also play Sim.
Oh,
Kitsune
whoa,
to
TP
keep
out,
pushing,
though.
it's Mirror Kitsune.
Oh, they still keep pushing. They kill
Landon
Quartz
gets the
again.
kill. Oh my goodness.
It was a Kitsune Rush trade as well, so really not too bad at all. Checkmate's low on the low ground, but TVNT has to be careful not to get caught in. Wall doesn't find him. Suzu used. Lupta's pushing for more. But payload
Looks
though,
really ugly
it's been
from
yoinked
TM.
by
Kevin
Yubi! Haku
Yubi
deals
dies,
with that
so
one, but they've
Kevin
lost
gets
checkmate in the
teammate, Quartz
chaos!
gets checkers. This is an absolute dogfight.
No mech though,
Kevin
the beat
dies
comes
before the
through!
beat comes
The
out,
Blizzard is
nailed
out,
onto
but what are we
nothing.
blizzarding?
Quartz kills Landon.
Quartz is still just on this high ground,
Ziad
killing
is-
everyone, but Bomb's invested! Somebody think of the
invested.
economy, they're
Right
just
click.
throwing ults in.
But this is just deathmatch with a spring deathmatch. Haku's white swinging Quartz.
And they will clean it up, and as the dust settles, both teams have sim wall, there's a bomb and a high noon for TM, and a beat for Haku. And really feel like the beat might push them over the edge as this sim wall trade comes in. Allows that main Diva to
It's
get
time
all
to
over
TP
Yubi
bomb
and
though.
Quartz.
You don't see the
TP high
TP
noon.
bomb. TP high noon into TP bomb. TP bomb high noon.
Alright,
TP
TP
coming
engaged, they
out.
flip the map. Symbol is going to be
Symbol
exchanged.
flip the map. Symbol exchanges. Beat is
High
gonna
noon.
come out from Haku, but so hard to beat him in the symbol.
TP for it. Beat push. TP to
TP.
flip for high noon. They're all
Bomb.
away from it. No kills though. Bomb is out as
Tim
well
has
as
the
the bomb.
remake bomb.
No ults left. Lubta closest on the Blizzard, but it's
Everyone's
just a neutral.
alive. Checkers won.
Yeah, they flipped back, so they're now both on the right side of the map for attackers and defenders as well. So everyone's just traded ults, traded positions. Landon has Kitsune Rush to match it here.
TP,
Lupta nearly
flip
has the
again.
Blizzard. Oh, they TP away from it. They kill the TP. They're walking forward. Kitsune Rush trade. Lupta now has the Blizzard. Astro nearly has the beat. Half HP gets the beat off. Blizzard comes out into the
Timothy
Matrix
survived.
foe. Huge eat. Now Lupta's been forced to ice block. Hacker was there
Left the
to
1
peel.
HP
but-
under the block.
Yeah, great eat from TVNT. The difference maker there.
And Tevin is eating these mails from Lepta so consistently every time Tevin is on the May, Lepta is on the May, Tevin is on the Diva. He has probably like a 75% chance. I feel like it's rent-free in Lepta's head at this point. They're gonna touch before the cap door.
Oh, good
Big
wall.
wall, huge wall from Lepta.
Oh, they can't get out of this. Quartz tries to find a trade.
This wall is just
Stagger
one
here
wall,
too.
one win. Oh, this is gonna be a huge stagger, to be honest.
Yeah, the robot's moving away from him. They're just leaving this
Tivant,
baby
oh
diva.
my goodness, Tivant. Oh, he gets the touch. The wall kinda missed.
Alright, no ults just yet for Al-Qadsiya, but Simwall very close. High noon though, and the big problem they had on this attack, on this part of the map when they were attacking last time, was they never dislodged Quartz from that high ground. Now though, they need to try and make a better effort of it, and they don't quite have any ults yet, so they're just going to try and play
Haku
slow
1 HP.
underneath.
TP to create an angle. Quartz on the
back.
angle, take the TP back.
Or boop out, actually,
caught out.
opportunity,
Oh,
but Marks! Quartz in
and
trouble!
Quartz.
Oh, good
He's
boot
just
by
in the
Haku.
skybox. Ziad
Bomb
1
out
HP,
on point.
Yubi gets a kill onto Haku.
Just before
Yubi
beat
1
as well.
HP. Oh, the bomb.
Simwall out, and that Simwall's going to be the difference maker. And that'll be the first checkpoint going as we reach the halfway point in this Colosseo.
Yeah, this is gonna be first cap. So good for Qadsiya now. Tivant swapping onto the Ramaja, but I'm not even sure if the Ramaja is that much better. Now can't deal with these males from Lepta.
He's going to have one very soon as well. They got double support out as well as Yubi's coming back with this mail.
TP.
TP out. Oh, they bait
Wow,
the big
oh,
out,
TP
isn't it?
disengage.
Only TVNT committed. They're still trying to force the kill, but High Noon to serve as further peel. They're still stealing meters while this happens, but Al-Qadsiya have kind of lost their position a little bit and have to get out. I'm going
Mail
to try and
coming
commit
up
to it.
from
Here's the
Lupta, though.
Blizzard, actually. Lupta's 99%. Can he
Oh,
find it?
oh,
Oh, TVNT
it's
locked
frozen.
up. Can they
He's
find the
frozen by
kill?
the perk.
Can they come through? They're still full beam for Yubi in the back, though. They try and TP away from him. More turrets going up from Yubi. Here comes Haku, but Quartz is with Haku. It's an absolute dogfight. Ziad's found true. Quartz isolated underneath, but Ziad has got his attention on the high ground. Here comes Quartz, but it's too little too late. Once he was booped off, he was just out of a fight for too long. Huge lead now for Al-Qadsiya.
The new May perk froze up Tivant before the May ult came even out.
Now they're really on the back foot here.
It's gonna be hard to win the map from here. They're gonna for sure try. Psycho coming up to Kitsune Rush. Ziad with the bomb. They're just gonna dive onto Quartz. It feels like they're so squishy now.
Yeah, the Sojin
Just
Pan paying
TP
dividends.
rotation. Yeah.
Trade checkmate, but Ziad gets another bomb kill, this time onto Astro. Still swinging in there. Annihilation's
Ziad
popped.
gets C-Mac.
I mean,
Yeah.
the Annihilation should be enough to clean up a fight here, but they're going to be so happy they
I'm
forced
not
that ult
happy.
out.
I'm not happy having to use ults at their spawn.
And now, still time to work with the Twisted Minds, but if Al-Qadsiya play it right, they should
so
be able to
hard,
manage the
yeah.
clock, play for trades in these situations, and we've seen it multiple times. Quartz on the cast, much easier to trade than on the Sojin as well.
Yeah, bigger hitbox, less mobility.
Oh, wall out early. They're just going to
Someone
Simwall and
comes
push.
out. Oh, Yubi 1 HP. He's
Doesn't
yeah, he
have
can
the
stay
has it
alive.
now.
Yeah,
They're
puts
gonna
the
back it
counter
up.
wall, later wall, gonna give them the advantage. Kitsune from land to layer B
Beat.
from Haku as well.
They
Quartz
want
under
to
so
push
much
for High
pressure.
Noon!
Oh, the Matrix from
They killed
Zia
Quartz
just
still,
in
though.
time. Yeah, Quartz goes
Yubi
down.
TP's in. Not enough. D-Mech onto Ziad actually will be annoying for him to
Yeah,
deal with.
D-Mac and Astro gets a trade. Look at this freeze. Frozen! They've been frozen by the left click!
Baby Diva coming through as well. Ziad actually nearly has mech here as well. Only 10%
Yeah,
off.
this is actually big. Gonna help them snowball with the late counter Tivant. If Ziad gets
Oh,
mech
wait,
here.
Quartz!
Oh, Quartz gets a kill on Haku. Oh, almost got the D-Mac!
Nearly stunned it. Not quite, though. They'll still be able to clear it out. Well, actually, Lubs is going to die late
Yeah,
here
they're
as
gonna
well,
clear
so...
it out. Yeah.
Ziad will get D-Max.
Charge realistically. But still so good for Al-Qadsiya. May ult coming out. But big supported right now for Twisted Minds. Double supported was 0. Lepta really needs to hit a freeze here. Zone one of these support ults. Maybe Psycho's gonna start with the Kitsune. We're gonna have the May ult to deny that. Then Astro's gonna have a beat. Still decent for Qadsiya with this lead. Checkmate TPing into the backline. Looks
Comes
like a really
through.
predictable engage to me. Psycho's gonna flip the map.
What was this Kitsune rush for? They're just not there. Yeah, wasted
Yeah,
from
they're
Psycho. It's just over
Just running
there.
away with the Kitsune rush. Landon almost as another one.
TP now, they're
Okay.
trying to catch on to the high ground. Turrets
Oh,
up there as
Ziad
well as the
really
cast.
caught
So much
out.
damage. Blizzard freezes for Rambo. B comes through from Astro. Saves everyone now.
If he gets Landon
TVNT
though.
cleans up this kill.
Oh.
Bomb is out.
Very nice. Bomb.
One trade, but
Teammate
they're,
comes out.
they're going to get checkpoint. Trying to regroup here, Al-Qadsiya. They have Kitsune rush for this repush. But
Maybe
Annihilation and
slight wall
Symbol...
advantage. Oh,
Yeah.
they're already on
Yeah,
the
they have to
point.
dis-
They oh, this
Yeah,
is
the
so
trades-
tragic.
This is where the trades come into play. Even though Twisted Minds win that fight, the trades mean they still have to disengage, concede space and take the difficult fight on the low ground again.
TP to flip again. Tevin gonna be on the point. Quad just getting dove by these TPs. Tevin trying to hold the line. Gets frozen! Oh my god, dude. This perk is broken versus Rum.
Yeah, there's nothing TVNT can do in so many of these situations, and now as we enter the final 20 seconds, beat for Haku, Symbol for checkmate, 2 ults versus 1 in general for Alcacia, and it's going to need a miracle from TM. TVNT has gone to the emergency ball swap just to make sure they get the touch, but it's asking so much. Quartz onto Tracer. So yeah, it's going to take a bit of a step back. They've kited out. They actually caught slammed out in the open. There's maybe a chance here. The payload steal annoyed them. Symbol comes out from checkmate. Beat as well. They want to finish it here and now. Beat. Wall is responded with by Yubi. Looking for a TP in. They've lost Astro. It's still swinging around, but he has to stay on point.
Tevin gets a kill onto checkmate, but it's too little, too late.
Bomb out as well. Baby Diva will finish the job onto Yubi, and you have to say, this Sojourn ban did so much there against TM. Quartz was
Really
just...
popped off.
We think about everything we saw from Quartz on Route 66. What did we see from Quartz here? You know, maybe a couple of nice moments on the defensive high ground, but really across that 10 minutes, so really limited
do
opportunities.
too much. He just got shut down. Really
Yeah.
just got shut down. Really not really Quad's fault there. Just on the Cassidy, hard count to play the Cassidy again.
Yeah. I'm being told the women's final is going to map 7 as well. Well, it looks like it's just
my
ended,
God.
so we're in between on both, which means I might grab a drink.
Alright, alright.
Go back.
ان كل وار قاعد يفكه قاعد يعوض عن غلط كان يسويه فعوض جميع الاغلاط الماضيه صراحه.
Thank you for the raid, Khan Derb.
من تيم القادسيه.
Dude, all these series are such an absolute dog fight.
نتكلم انه من زمان ما صار في
Absolute dog fight.
صعب انك تخمن مين بيفوز، صعب تخمن
والله توقعناه احنا صالح 4-2 بس تيم القادسيه يعطيك فايب كانه
They won this one?
الغلطات اللي كانوا يغلطونها في البدايه
Same maps as well, dude.
الحين الفليبس اللي قاعد يسويها تويست ماينز مقروءه من لاعبين القادسيه في ماب كولوسيو قدروا ياخذون الافضليه وبيرك لبدح صح انه الاتيات ما
Guys, prep for the next map for the men's game.
حق الفريز هو اللي كان العلامه الفارقه من تيم القادسيه.
صراحة اللي قاعدين نشوفه ان تيم القادسية ممكن يرجعون
Kasumi.
ممكن نتهج فيهم في الماب الجاي وخلاص ينحسم الجراند فاينل لمصلحة
Map 7 dog.
هم الأقرب. تويست مايند يبعدون خطوة واحدة فقط. نتكلم عن ماب واحد مقابل مابين. صراحة شيء جدا صعب. اكيد ان المنتل لازم يكون عالي، اكيد المعنويات لازم تكون عاليه، بالذات انه جراند فاينل. النفس لازم يكون طويل، لازم انك الان كيف راح
Wait, I got a friend request on Discord. Somebody wants to be my friend.
الباند الثاني عندك يا تيم القادسيه تويستد عندهم اختيار الماب، تويستد عندهم الباند الاول وفي شخصيات كثير تقفل.
I wanna be you guys' friend, Chad.
وصار في غالبا اللي هو اختيار في مابات تقدر ترجع تختارها من جديد، صار ريست للاطوار.
انا والله اعرف انه بعد الماب الخامس شيء زي كذا يصير ريست للباند والماب.
البوش شفناه مرتين.
اي بس الباند هل يصير لها
Look who's fucking back.
والله ماني متاكد.
What's up, Gucci? What's good, bro?
لانه عادي القادسيه بنت سيمترا مثلا الجيم الجاي.
ما اعتقد انه يصير ريست، بالذات انه في شخصيات كثير يعني انت محصور على شخصيات معينه، ولكن
I'm free from the chains. Welcome back, Gucci.
قاعد يشتغل معك، ما راح يشتغل معك بكل المابات.
Did you get unbanned, bro?
خلينا نقول تجبر تويستد مايند.
Did you shave the cheeks? Yeah, I misclicked, bro. I misclicked.
فممكن انك سوج تبندتها مشكله بندوها القادسيه فعلا. اي فما راح يقدرون
Make baklava with pistachio with cream and a scoop of vanilla ice cream. Okay. Adi, who might be best Rhine player at the moment and in the past? Maybe super of all time. Maybe me always, bro.
يتهيلون ويلفا مره عالي لاعبين
Yeah,
القادسيه.
don't spam.
سبورتاتهم فرقوا معانا هاكو ابدع
You can't put a bot spam anymore. Good shit.
حاليا قاعد يتكلم مع التيم.
I'm glad you got them banned though. What's up, Blackbeard? How are you?
اختار باند تيم القادسيه بعد ما انتهت 5 مابات. صالح ممكن نشوف كنترول مره ثانيه، ممكن نشوف كنترول مره ثانيه. بس سموه وش الماب الاخير صالح؟ سموه واتوقع نيبال او
اعتقد ان سموه وماب اتوقع ان اليوس ولا نيبال.
صعبه صراحه. توست ما اتوقع يتجه ماب كنترول.
Was good, Talons. Was good, bro. We're watching the Saudi League games. Doing good, Blackbeard. What about you, bro?
الماب الثالث اللي احنا نتوقع انه يا نيبال يا ان اليوس، يا نيبال يا ان ماب اليوس. هنا بنشوف انه وش الماب راح يا رب انه نقدر نغش من الشاشه، يا رب المخرج كذا يبغى يسمعنا ان كذا يلف كذا لفه خفيفه بس نشوف الماب عشان نقدر نخمن الباندات حتى.
I'm back.
نقدر نعرف وش الباندات اللي راح
Welcome back, bro. What's poppin'?
والله راسي
Dinner's nearly ready, so unfortunately these breaks are ruining my dinner time.
What's for dinner?
Fajitas. Crispy chicken fajitas.
Oh my god, bro. That's insane.
Insane. What are you having for dinner?
Insane. Maybe protein shake.
That's less insane if I'm being honest. But probably better.
I'm trying to cut. I have a challenge, okay? I have a challenge. I'm gonna lose 20 kilos in 3 months, bro.
Oh wow. No way.
I will, bro. I will.
I mean,
will,
I
bro.
believe you can do it, but it's like
It's hard, dude.
it's a big challenge.
It's hard, but I will challenge myself.
You're always good for a challenge.
Yes. It's like, how much is it? It's like, it's like 7 kilos a month. It's like 1.5 a week. Not too bad.
That's not a lot though.
Yeah. Not too bad, bro.
The cut arc.
Yeah. I was planning to do content around it, to be honest.
Oh really? That'd be good. I think people enjoy that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yes.
when we're at lands and stuff, there's a lot of people that come up and talk to you about that side of things as well.
Yes.
About fitness and
Yes,
health and the weight loss.
That's why I was trying to do something.
Yeah,
I
think
had
people
like
would
an
really enjoy
idea.
it.
Do like different 90-day challenges, because I think in 90 days you can do a lot in a lot
Yeah,
of
like big body
fucking
transformation
shit.
in that amount of time. Yeah.
Yeah, like in like everything in life. If you grind something for 90
Yeah.
days, I think you can achieve a lot, you know. So
Yeah,
maybe
you'd be
I'm gonna try that.
surprised how quickly things can change if you just start doing things like new daily habits.
Yeah, I don't know what the day amount is, but some people say like something like, I don't know, 21 days to change a habit or something. I don't remember the actual day,
I
but
know what you mean. Yeah, it rings a
Yeah.
bell.
Yeah. So yeah, 30 days. I don't know. I don't know how many days it is when they say.
Yeah, something like that though. Oh, an Overwatch question? Bloody hell. Do you have an idea who is going to be the new support player for Twisted Minds? I have an idea, but
Me?
we'll have to wait and see. I mean, it might be
Who is
Psycho.
it?
It's going to be Psycho in this way.
Legit. It's a tryout right now. If they win, it's gonna be Psycho.
yeah. I am
Good
asked.
so far.
How is Psycho doing? Really good on the Kiri
Yeah,
mainly,
really
but
good.
Juno looked really fine as well.
I was playing yeah. I think just play whatever. Like he's fucking good on the Juno, on the Kiri. He was playing Alari yesterday as well. Had some pop-off moments.
So we're going into Samoa. May
Are we going
ban.
in now?
Yeah, going in now. Twisted Minds have banned the May. Alcacia have responded with the Ram ban.
Ooh.
So a pretty good map, especially Volcano here, which we'll get at some point. Is a very good map for the Ram especially. So instead, Alcacia, we're going to run the Hazard Genji.
What time are you on?
Brig.
5,
7,
4.
6,
Okay, I'm
5,
pausing.
4, 3, 2,
Nice.
1. Beautiful.
Let's lock the fuck in. Okay, so let's see. Comp differences. We're on the Hazard Brig comp right here. We're on the Diva Symmetra comp. So let's see, all on here to Yubi to survive and get value. It's all about Yubi and Quartz.
Yeah, if they can survive, Yubi will take over in this
black
mid-game.
screen.
There's the dive. Suzu comes in as well. There's the TP flip. The TM Classic. Keeps Quartz safe, keeps Yubi safe.
Haven't 1 HP though.
A lot of damage on the way through. They still have to play slow. Ziad wants to push for more right now. He smells blood in the water. He keeps going. Yubi
Might
with
have
another
been a
TP
mistake,
to
though.
flip.
Oh, they're gonna
but
keep
Quartz
going
can't make
forever.
it. They just
Oh
keep going
my
forward.
goodness.
And
Crazy.
normally once they get in that flip, there's space and time for TM to play, but I mean it's Volcano, it's a very small map, so even though they flip, Alcacia, they keep the chase going, because TVNT took probably a bit too much damage compared to what he would have wanted. They have to slow it down to stabilize, and
They're
Alcacia...
swapping the comp right
keep
now
push.
on the top. Yeah, I feel like their comp is a disadvantage. Shouldn't be afraid to mirror this comp, I think. Like just play the same. Like you have a strong Juno break, you have a very strong hazard.
Here
But
they
let's
go
see how
again.
it works out for the top. Trying to get that hazard counter going. Psycho 1 HP on the off angle. Does he have TP? I think Psycho. Oh no, Psycho caught out.
And we have to reset. Main source of healing gone. Means Astro will get up to a slightly quicker beat as well. Thank you, Ayumi, for the tier 1 as well.
Thank you, Yumi, for the tier 1. Okay, let's see what do we have here. Haku almost with a rally, almost
They might
5
just go
ults
early
for
with it.
Alcacia. Yeah, they have so many ults. Astro's gonna have a beat to respond. Tim needs to do a really good job matrixing Ziad's ult.
TP now to flip. They're straight onto point. Astro goes round the side, trying to avoid that bash. They are all over him. They're looking for him all over Yubi. Suzu is good. B is good. Beam comes through. Ray downpour. They're throwing everything into this Alcacia. The blade as well. They want the
Blade
kills.
as the
Checkmate
last layer as
finds
the
one.
finisher. It's gonna finish it
There
up.
we go.
That's 4
A
ults
lot.
invested.
A lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming back with an ult advantage.
2 for 4. Alcacia might just go early with Overclock, try and catch him off guard here. But TVNT, the nice thing about D.Va, just matrix a lot of that.
Oh,
TP
TP already
flip.
in.
Can they catch him? Simple, Yubi dies.
5-man dash. Oh.
The Molten Core to live as well, but they can't live. Lupta, the Simple.
Oh,
Just
it's
about
a
lives.
disaster. It's a disaster.
Al could see a great start here. And now a Tracer from Quartz, they're desperate for the touch. They have a bomb, but you can't really plan a fight around a bomb. They have to just go. But Quartz has to get the touch.
Oh, hope Tevin gets a remake with the bomb. Maybe Yubi's gonna give the TP, getting a TP for the touch.
Gets the touch. What's Alcacea's decision? Who are they focusing? No, they're going for backline. Checkmate all over Astro. Big damage
Astro
onto him.
1
The wall
HP
is causing
wall.
him problems. They kill the wall.
Psycho
Yubi
down
gets
to the
traded.
wall.
Astro's coming back in. Checkmate goes back. The bomb onto
Tevin
point.
gets the remake,
Gets the
tank
remake.
advantage. 1 down, Haku 1 HP.
Oh, Landon torpedoes deal with
Landon
it.
doing too much with the torpedoes.
Yeah, Astro forced to take that duel with Lubda, but always a tough one. And a clean 100-0 for Alcacia. The Alcacia aggression getting it done again.
Like the Alcacia comps just too strong on this one. Twisted Minds needs to figure out an answer. I really think they can be happy mirroring the Juno break. But it doesn't seem like they want to. Like
Nice.
Checkmate's life is gone. Checkmate's life would be hard with just a Juno break mirror comp.
But wait. Mauga, Juno swaps
Kiri,
coming through.
Mauga. Oh, what is happening? What is happening? I don't trust these TM swaps right now. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, looks like they're going to
Okay,
commit
let's see
to
how they
it.
can.
I think they're going to commit to it.
Yeah, they will. It's a wide map at least, so Psycho can just off angle with the Kiri. Astro can be the main healer. Psycho can off angle, maybe get some Quartz. Gonna get TP'd onto an off angle. Let's see how it goes. Alcacia is gonna try to 5-man around the map, find a target they can dive on.
Trying to encircle Twisted Minds, but they have this Sim TP. They flip the map back, keeping it big, keeping the space.
flip, good flip.
Alcacia. You can see the difference for map mates here in terms of how hard it is
Yes.
now for Alcacia to close the distance. They're playing underneath, like rats in the sewers, trying to find their
Has to
opening.
be so patient.
Oh.
Big engage.
1-for-1
Kited, but
trade.
zone. Good zone. Ziad, one checkmate gets 2. So he's the old champion.
Now he's onto Psycho as well, pushing that one. Ziad's the other side. No escape for Psycho. TVNT low on point will also fall.
And that was looking so good for TM at the start of the fight, but Checkmate lurking around the back, climbing up
pops
the
off,
walls,
really.
getting 2 kills, yeah.
Now the wall
Tevin
off onto
already
the
getting
Mauga.
shot.
Oh, he's gonna have to. Yeah, he's gonna have to dash back. Oh, he doesn't have his charge. Just dead. Staggered.
And this is not looking good. This is looking like a momentum shift for Alcadia. They're gonna spawn camp right here.
Look at the ults as well. Nothing even that close for Twisted Minds. It might be a Haku rally before anything else, which means you can guess what Alcadia are going to do. They're going to hold close. They're going to try and hit that bash. TP to
Nice
rotate.
rotation, though.
They're right here, though. They're going to keep rotating.
Wall already out, though. Maybe we can get out right here. Let's see how they do. They have to walk all the way. Wasting so much time. The point percentage just sticking up for Alcadia. Another TP.
Oh, wait. No, doesn't get the
Astro
TP.
totally
Astro.
isolated.
Oh, he's trying to give him the slip. Oh, runs into Landon, though. Astro doesn't get the TP.
Landon
The
with
flip
the
goes
kick.
wrong.
Landon with the kick. They're just running around the entire map using 3 TPs, not even ending up
TP
the
out
point.
again.
TP back again. And TP back in. Fuck it.
Well, 3 players have managed to complete the entire circuit, a full lap of the map and back to their own spawn, but maybe done nothing but really waste their own time. And now look at this, a rally blade. Oh, Lucio swap from Astro. Twisted Minds look lost.
Yes, Twisted Mind really look lost. Look. Lucio swap comes out, wall out. Oh,
be
5
dead
man
for
dash,
rally.
5 man wall. These TPs, whenever they get 5-man hit, checkmate, he just dashes through them. Zia just throws a wall in. We have no diva, we have nothing to stop the cleave damage.
Overclocking spawn now. The touch is so hard. There goes Astro. He's fast. Is he fast enough?
Yeah.
He dies for it. Did he maybe have a touch too
Did
early?
he get it? I think he touched too early.
Yeah. Astro actually too fast for his own
Oh
good.
my god, dude.
And that is
Okay,
a
this map was a
dominance
disaster,
somewhere.
guys. Let's just forget about it. Let's just forget about it.
200-0 to tie us up 3-3 and send us to a map 7.
This map didn't happen, guys. Just forget about it. I'm going next stream. I'm watching the women's stream.
The women's
There's
are
another
also
technical
tied up
delay.
3-3. It is going
3-3
all the way in
technical
both
delay.
series. TM and Alcadia. They're finally going to get separated in these last 2 maps.
But what the fuck was happening, bro? With that map, that Samoa was so bad.
I mean, that was a disaster, really. And you think what a linchpin of all of TM's success and sim play has been, and it doesn't work at all there for him. This is a really big worry because I don't think we've seen a few different looks from TM. They've all been rooted around a lot of these sim TPs and rotations and flips and everything like this.
I mean, on the map one we were playing Juno Brick, so I think we just have to stick to Juno Brick, really.
Ram
Like, I feel like
available
a
now
hazard
as well, right? Yeah.
Yeah. But like just hazard mirror with Sojourn Sim, and then don't overthink the TPs too much, and I think it's super easy, to be honest.
A6 asks, thoughts on Ziad? I mean, top quality player. I think
Yeah, he's
proven
really
it time
good.
and time again. Yeah.
Really good. What can this technical delay stop?
Yeah, I think Pandas was saying it was
Going
Dorado for the last map.
We're going in, we're
Yeah.
going in.
Alright.
Kiri cast ban.
Oh, Dorado is such a horrendous map to have as a map 7, actually.
Yeah.
Alcadia taking us here, probably going to play some of the Anna Brig here as well. So obviously the Kiri ban serves as protection for both of those heroes, allows them to play the backline they want to play. Obviously, bear in mind, now we're going to Dorado. Nan
Yeah, Nan wants to
can't
play
Junker
Queen.
Queen, but can't, yeah.
But Nan won last map, if I'm correct, right? Nan won last map on the hazard, so she for sure has some flexibility. Oh, let's see. Diva Mirror to close it out. What are the maps for the men's? Is it reset or not?
Well, no, because we got the reset once, and then we've had a push. So no push, and we just had cough, so no cough. So it's hybrid or escort.
So Dorado's in the pool. I don't know what else.
Dorado, Blizzard World, King's Row, Numbani, and there's another escort. Havana, maybe?
King's Row's in the pool.
I'm pretty sure King's Road's in the pool, yeah. Had Suravasa already, so that one's off the cards. Alright.
Yeah.
All
Anna Brick
the
Mirror.
marbles. Anna Brig Mirror.
Soldier Echo versus Ash Farah. Gonna be really slow, no divers, just gonna play for point pressure, gonna look for nades. Oh, they're trying to rotate, but this Farah is just controlling the choke so well. D.Va coming with, Nan coming to our team now, gonna try to matrix the team out of the choke.
Yeah, they've got this choke on lockdown right now. Susan a little bit separated from the heels while on this low ground. They're gonna try and swing out. Sleep is blocked though. Oh, the
Silence on the
angle from
flag.
Silence! So much damage! Body shot connects though. They all live!
Yeah,
Oh, but Nan separated on the point.
yeah. I mean, Silence is just taking out the backline, so Nan is just alone. 1v5 gets taken out. I really don't think they can rotate this way. I really don't think it's possible. They need to just push the card, play it slowly.
Yeah, you can maybe if you're saying like your Brig and your Sojourn or something, have a bit of a multi-angle going from main with your Ana Echo as well.
Yeah, just not the full team. So
Easy.
hard.
Too easy to contain, yeah.
Need to angle max. Spilo Fury.
Where's Spilo when we needed him most?
Shit.
Nano Barrage available now for Al Qudsiya.
On Barrage, we're gonna start with the Nano. Maybe it might be a Nano Echo.
Yeah,
Nano
possibly.
comes out.
There it is.
Nano onto Susan. Susan
Looking
gonna look
for
for an advantage here, but Silence gets a kill. Barrage
Barrage.
stays alive. Staying alive is really important there. Gets
They're
a
still
kill.
pushing.
Nano avoided. Just traded Nano for Barrage.
Yeah, they want to push back right now. Senna will block cart. Underneath. Marking this D.Va engaged. Oh, lots of damage onto Nan. Has to be careful.
No,
Doesn't have the
doesn't have the
bomb.
remake bomb yet.
They've dropped down to finish these kills as well. Have to go make sure they help their Brig out of that one, but Rasil should be good for it. There's the kill onto the baby. 2 minutes off the clock already. Need to be careful for no more trades. Oh, there's going to be late kills here.
Oh, it's a disaster right now. It's a disaster. If you twist mine's awkward.
I'm being told we're going to Dorado and the other map 7 as well.
Oh my god, bro.
Nano available, Bob available, Rally available, Al Qudsiya. They have all the tools to close us out. A full hold here at the bridge. Surely inconceivable. They've all rotated underneath, but the same problem. Nano D.Va, the nade comes in, it catches Viana. The bash is good, saves them for now, but they're still just rotating
That's
into
1 HP.
a death pit chipmunk
Bomb.
with an out.
Avoided the bomb.
Wait, they give
Well played
it!
from Sterner.
Oh, it doesn't get the remake. Should be clean up now. No trades either. 50 seconds. Same type of problem for TM Orchid here, where they're trying to rotate the entire team in one place at the same time. So they just have the perfect setup for it every time, Al Qudsiya.
This map just so macro heavy. You really need to know what you're doing. You cannot rotate as 5 so hard. Oh, Sleep comes out of the copy. Copy nade comes out, but booped.
What are you doing now with this copy? Stranded on the low ground?
Susan trying to run. Has another nade, and right when the copy ends. 2, 1, throw it. Okay, no nade.
They've got through underneath, but Bob is out as well. Bit of an awkward position for Larry right now on the defense. They find Chipmunk though in the back. Susan Mark 2.
It's gonna be a full hold.
Barrage! Oh, it's a full hold.
Oh my god, no. No.
What a hold. Al Qudsiya have set themselves up perfectly to win this grand final.
Fuck this.
Hopefully the men's game isn't starting yet either. No, still on player cams. Surely we can get a cheeky, we can get the rest of this one in.
Surely, right?
You get a little tech pause going in Psycho DC again, maybe?
Psycho might just leave the game for us.
Psycho, please, mate. Just need a little bit more time.
Just a bit. 4 minutes at the max, okay?
And Max, yeah.
Okay, come on, Twist Minds Orchid. This, if there's a fuller hold, it's this map, dude. You can really fuller hold this one.
You know, when I was saying at the start, Dorado is a horrendous map 7 to go to. It's like it's a really tough map. Oh, game starting? No!
Disaster.
Disaster. I reckon we finish this one.
You
What do you
think?
think? Yeah, I reckon it's maybe over in a minute. They're like 40. And there's like 20 seconds gap actually. It's so close.
Oh no, dude, we can't, dude, we can't.
That's map 7.
Unless you love women. If you love women, we can do it, bro.
I feel like it's going to be over so quickly.
Okay, I'm watching
Splits.
the women, bro.
Split screen. Trust. If we get a fuller hold here, the thing is, if we get a fuller hold, it's a disaster timing-wise. Oh, you know what we should do? Wait, pause the other screen. We'll just do it on delay.
What? What do you mean?
Oh, no, don't worry about
Just
it.
put on delay? No, we're not delaying it. Bro.
Okay. Anna Brig, early nade onto Nan as well. Oh, it could be an early D-Mech. Oh, lives. Crucial live.
Right. Yeah.
Crucial live. Oh, silence. A little bit low. They get a bit of space off this.
Kill.
They're all
There's
low.
gonna be a fuller hold. No, Nan is
Oh,
down.
D-Mech. Oh, this is brutal. The payload's going to keep walking forward. Nade out. That'll slow him down.
Somebody
They
in
need...
my chat says, am I going crazy? Where's Quartz and LBD7?
To answer that, yeah, you are going crazy. They need time for
You
this
are going
remake. Oh,
crazy.
no. The Diva's dead. No
Leave
tank.
out onto Senador.
Can they trade this? Matrix up. Senno
Oh,
just needs to
oh.
live. Keep the mech. Keep the mech. They lose silence. They lose both DPS. It's not over yet.
Yeah, it's not over yet. The fuller hold.
Anian nearly has the nano. It's a slightly quicker nano as well, but they have to wait for their DPS.
Now you swapping to Sojourn. Mira can farm up to the nano. It's gonna be a nano Farah. They need to play well around that. They have a nano Farah themselves in a second for Twisted Orchid.
Yeah, can mark it. They have a chance to get onto the high ground here as well. So just
Nano
swap.
Diva.
No nano just yet. Nano Diva comes out looking for it. Can Senno find the value bash back? They've all disengaged us relatively well. Can they find any kills? Farah in the air. There's the kill onto Susan. Opening pick. But a chance to respond with a nano of their own now, TM. Nano Diva in response. Nan is slept up. Can't find value with this. The payload is rolling ever closer. Rally really close for Kasumi. Rasil not far behind. Bob gonna be up. Susan coming back with Barrage. Silence has the Barrage as well. Nan needs eyes on this Barrage. Uses a lot of the Matrix. The Barrage is available, loses the mech. Silence taking this Farah jewel on the
And
left.
it's over.
It's
Let's go to the
over.
man. It's over. for
Al
us.
could see it take it. Bomb to finish it. Payload over the line.
It's over, bro. It's over.
Oh, and we've only missed a first point here. Looks like it was pretty straightforward for TM on the back of a time bank.
Mason.
And Al could see a classic. Harder on the
Missed Quartz
defense though.
5k, somebody says.
I was told we missed a UB 5k as well.
Oh my god, both of them back to back. Lavny gets the counter cycle. What time are you on? 8, 7, 6.
Yep, we're synced up, we're
5.
synced. It just
Nice,
works.
Nice. Just works. Perfect.
And Al could
Who's
see
your
a
kill mirror?
repeat the feat. Landon's just
Landon!
low ground. Easy one for
Landon's
Astro in
caught
the end.
out.
Beat to try and turn it. Astro has the beat to mirror if they need it. But maybe they
I hate
don't.
these beats from Haku. When they're down 1 in with spawn disadvantage, she just keeps popping the beat for no reason. Just does absolutely nothing.
Yeah, Astro's gonna die, they'll get the trade, but it's not gonna change all that much. Ziad's gonna try and live, half HP going over towards the mini, but Haku is still in there. It's just an elongated die on point here. Lib's just gonna try and live. Oh, I hate these decisions when you
Has the
decide to...
ice block.
But they need to help him so much. Team are pushing up for this kill.
Oh, Kitsune! I like this Kitsune a lot. Very nice.
Lubda
I
dies,
think
and
it's worth it. I think it's worth it too.
yeah, Checkmate just TPs the rest of them out. They cut their losses. Overclock and
Almost gets
Kitsune, though,
killed there.
expensive chase.
Yeah, true. Clock and Kitsune used. Kind of a miscommunication. Now there's gonna be a symbol mirror. Lapdo with the mail. It's so hard to use versus Tiven on the Diva.
Symbol out. Checkmate doesn't have it yet. Needs a few more percent.
D-Mac. Mail just gonna come out instantly on the D-Mac. It's gonna be a huge
Oh,
freeze.
it's
Like a
massive!
huge freeze!
Great freeze from Lubda. Had a few problems having a meet him recently, but converts that one. And they will
Tiven
shut
just
it down
got
as a
bursted
result.
down on the pre-fight angle. As soon as the D-Mac comes out, Tiven goes for the remake bomb, but Lapdo with the presence of mind just throws down the mail, gets a huge freeze. I use
Really nice
1080.
advice.
Yeah, I am the streamer. Just shit.
This is
No
the best we
offense.
got.
I'm trying my best over here.
Boost it, guys, boost it. If anyone's got any pixels they can donate right now, we will take anything. Symbol push coming out from Alcancia. Aggressive TM attempt to disengage, and I think they are good for the disengage. And this is going to
Good
be a
disengage, good
swing and a
disengage.
miss for one of their most powerful ults here, Alcad.
Symbol push is so hard. I really don't know about this one. Ziad with the Diva Bomb, nothing to answer for Twisted Minds. Ziad can play this one so aggressively.
Try to put pressure on here, but Ziad can't go any further.
Oh, the
Hacking nearly has to be.
freeze perk. I think I saw Lapta has the freeze perk already bullying Tivant.
Right, Astro just dies. Picks out of nothing. They can't turn this corner on the high ground here. The Sim May so good on these tight corners, tight chokes.
So hard, we need to have some UBTP rotations, make the fight happen. Just put Quartz in a long sideline, that's your advantage.
Yeah, they need the cart further along though. Yeah, they're going to TP underneath actually. They want to flip the map. Wall to deny it the rotation.
Good
Psycho
plans.
drops
I
for
like
Kitsune. B comes out in response. Yubi gets deleted. They can't really play on this Kitsune. And checkmate all over this backline. Forcing them low. Little right click to finish off Astro as well. Quartz is all the way out, but...
Wait, pause for one frame, okay? Just pause for one frame. And then we're back on same thing.
Baby Diva getting staggered out here as well.
Yes.
There we go. We'll reset.
Poor Tivant.
A very long war. Twisted Minds are going to have one more good ult bank here. 4 of their ults will be up before their second point attack ends. Alcacia are going to have 4 to match it as well.
Dude. So hard. Quartz gonna start with the overclock, but they're gonna have Kitsune, Diva Bomb to push onto it. Astro beat advantage, land Kitsune advantage.
Looking for the rotation through Yubi. Are they going to go underneath and flip again?
Maybe
They've done this
fake
multiple
TP?
times. No,
Or
they
they
stay
actually
underneath and drop
take it with
Symbol.
the wall.
Alcacia can play slow. They don't need to drop to this now. Much later
they will.
Symbol when they drop in. You see Lubs are looking for that opening. They disengage inside here, Twisted Mind. So it's a 1-for-1 trade.
We need a big play here. We need a clock or we need a Mailed Eaton from Tivant. We need something to turn the tides.
Kitsune rush out. Quartz is battered up.
Kitsune
Finds the
comes
kill
out.
onto Haku.
Yes,
Blizzard
that's
comes
a big
out
one.
now. Blizzard doesn't
That's
find
what we
anything.
needed, Quartz.
Can Quartz stop the D-Mech?
Bomb comes out. I think he can stop it. Maybe. No. Yes. Nice.
Disruptor shot
Perfect.
gets it done. The turrets help win that
1
sim
HP.
battle.
Perfect. That's what we needed from Quartz.
Great opening kill. Haku 100% would have... That fight went on a while. Haku would have had the beat and it could have been the swing factor.
Yes.
Such an important kill for Quartz. And now they have a chance at third point and they have a Kitsune rush to keep pushing with.
Obviously great play from Quartz, but that's what he has to do. He's playing versus the Sim May. This is the difference in the comp. They're losing the brawl, so Quartz needs to get these opening picks and he just keeps doing it. Clutching the fight.
Double slide up for Quartz now, that'll help a lot too.
Yep.
Kitsune rush from Psycho. Haku doesn't have the beat yet.
Haku doesn't even have the beat. Cannot answer
Nice.
with
Oh,
anything.
this-
May block out from Lapta on the ground. Lapta is gonna be so caught. Haku still no beat.
How's he got the
97, but the
kill?
TP.
Lupta's out! He's over
Oh
the
my
wall!
god. Yeah, he got the beat. He got the beat out. Gets the kill onto Yubi.
Oh my god. Inconceivable that Lupta gets out of that situation, let alone gets the kill onto Yubi. A huge fight for Alcacia to win. And now 30 seconds. Simwall for both. Lupta's going to have another Blizzard. Haku has the beat slightly quicker. Huge Kitsune rush advantage for Landon as well. Alcacia have the fights to hold Twisted Minds right now.
Double support ult, Ash needs to beat. It has to be another clutch from Quartz really, but it's gonna be so hard. They're so close to 5 ults they have to touch.
Simwall as well. What will even get to shoot at? The wall interrupts as well. They're just
Wall,
going aggressively. Kitsune rush out. The beat comes through.
TP
Haku
taken,
mirrors it.
TP taken, beat.
Quartz can't survive. There's going to be a
Quartz
Blizzard on
can't.
the point now. As long as it doesn't get eaten, it should be the finisher. Another TP to flip back.
Matrix
They're
comes
trying to
out,
avoid
TP.
it. So low, they're just beaming him down. D-Meg, Blizzard to finish it. Surely no response now from TM. Freeze to seal the kill. Just going to focus down these final players, and they get the hold on third point.
At least
something
not
to
a
work
hold on
with.
second point. At least not a hold on second point
yeah.
if the Quads made some miracles happen. But that fight is so criminal for Alcacer to win, where Lepta gets forced to icebook, gets TP'd out by Checkmate, and gets a kill onto Yubi.
That should have been opening
is
pick,
crazy.
push with Kitsune Rush, really put my on the back foot,
Yeah.
you know? Force it to
Haku
take an
didn't even
ult
have
trade,
to
a player
beat
down.
yet.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, if they even get it right, yeah.
Oh,
And now we
fucking
talk
hell.
about this Alcacer comp, Sim mate. This is a point forcing comp, so we asked a lot that Quartz needs to step up and find these openings. He needs to do it even more on the defense here. Because that point is going to be moving very quickly, and TVT is going to be under so much pressure to keep the touch contested.
فعلا ناخذ نفس نريح صالح.
والله اخر راوند نتكلم عن اخر راوند ما راح يصير في اوفر تايم يعني
Thank you, Jin, for the 11 months. One of my former Korean Calling All Heroes players won the Saudi Women's League. Super proud of her. Oh, congratulations, of course.
Nice.
We moved on
Fucking
quickly,
go.
but a great win for Alcacer. And that was a hell of a series over in the women's tournament.
راح يكون شوي صعب.
It was.
بتخلي كوارتز
Okay, come on, Tiam. Come on, Tiam.
الرهان على يمين الرهان على كوارتز بالناحيه
All about the objective.
يطلع باداء خيالي راح يقلب الموازين الا اذا في كلام ثاني من تيم القادسيه. بدا معنا الراوند الاخير في الجراند فاينل.
Okay. And they didn't full push, so it's going to end one way or another on this attack.
Easier for Timon right now before Lepta gets the freeze perk. It's gonna be easier for Timon to lock down the point. Later in the map, the longer they get into the map, the harder it is. So it's gonna be really important for TM to stop the payload now while TM can actually do
The boop's
something.
good! Nice,
Big
Astro!
boop!
Sets up
Nice.
2 kills, because he saw the wall to deny Quartz's angle, the Diva pressure as well to deny that angle, but Astro
Very smart.
marks
Very
the
smart
cross.
presence of mind.
The turret will help Ziad reset a little bit quicker.
Turret is merciful to Zed. Let him die. Okay, now it's so on to. We need to stop these wall TP rotations from Alcacer. We cannot let them.
All about the
let them keep
boots.
to the point. Yeah, it's
Astro
all
and
about the
TV
Diva
and T.
boop, the Lucio boop. So important. The social ease as well.
TVNT's
See
cleared.
what?
Payload is moving. Quartz has an angle. Wall onto Quartz again. Fly through from Ziad.
Oh
Yubi's
no, if
awfully
they steal a
zooped.
point,
The
it's gonna
payload's
be so
moving.
ugly.
This is
Timon
so
needs
hard
so much
now.
help. It's just a double beam on him. Oh no.
Oh, look at this. The payload's moving away.
Alcacer still in the card. Lepta's close to Mayo.
Oh,
Astro
TVNT's
close to
teammates.
beat.
This is worst case.
Dude, Timon can't do anything, dude. It's not his fault.
There's
just
too
a
many
double beam
beams.
in his face.
There's too many
double
beams.
Beam. Double beam and he gets booped away from the card, dude.
They don't catch for rotation. They try to go underneath, and this time Alcacer is successful. And now they set up forward. This payload's going to keep moving. All of the Alcacer ults are so good for forcing the objective as well. Twisted Minds need to take this big ult trade on point, but gonna have to roll over with the overclock. They want to flip early. They want as many fights as possible. They flipped it. They've dropped the symbol in response to this Kitsune Rush. Checkmate has no symbol just yet. Needs 20%. They slow it down, but Haku dies on 98%.
Nice. Nice, this is what we need, Haku. Keep doing this, please, Haku.
Lubta has the Blizzard, but no real opportunity. Just taking these
Oh,
jewels
he's
with
in
the
the open.
DPS.
Yeah, cannot do anything. Help Quads. Can't get shaded right here.
Getting all the help. They'll get a bit of stagger. Well, not too much stagger. Quartz, like the
He
turrets,
had
has...
already got a remake.
And now they're holding
okay,
forward,
okay.
maximizing the
Not looking
fights.
too bad. Let's see if they can stop the TPs. Even if they TP, they can probably still stop the point. So
Yeah.
it's not looking really good for Twisted Minds, but they have the symbol to force. It's gonna be so hard for Timon once again. Let's see how they deal with it. Rotation out.
Beat Blizzard on point. They separate
Mailed,
the Diva. Full
avoided the
beam.
mailed.
TP coming through to avoid it. Lander can't though. One for one trade only. Quartz is all the way back in the enemy spawn. And
Pac-Man gets
TVT's
Yubi,
found
Timon
kills.
gets landed, Timon gets 2. Nice, Timon.
And these mid-fight TPs
Booster
just swap
flies.
Quartz's position.
Very nice, very nice.
Symbol advantage now, but honestly, if TM even if they lose the fight here, TM, but they force the symbol out when the cart is this far back. Oh, but the opening pick from Lubta!
Oh my god.
Now they want to save the symbol if they can. TM are just going to be forced to die on point.
Yeah, they're all just dying slowly. Left on his back foot. Arc gets the opening pick. Xavier is slightly ahead in my chat,
Drop it
so
there.
calm down.
Drop in a slight pause. 46,
Yes, that's
45.
good, that's good.
Alright.
45, 44, 43,
Alright, keep going.
42, 41, keep going.
40,
39,
39. Yeah, we're good,
48.
we're good.
Keep going, keep going.
Symbol advantage for checkmate.
Someone on the
Oh, they'll TP
very
in
close
touch.
to it though.
If they're buying time for ults here, Twisted Minds, they can't really commit to the fight until that point. Alcadzia are happy just to keep this payload moving
Nice
forward,
move
though.
from Astro, denying the high ground, keeping the position. Tiven doing his gosh
Oh, the
darn
wall!
best to
He's
stop
1
the
HP!
point.
Oh, the TP
Yeah.
helps him out, maybe? Oh, they are all the way out. Look at all the space they've conceded. Checkmate has
Yes,
Simwall now for the point.
Oh, check me this is Simwall. Left close to the male, Taku close to the beat. This is not good for TM. Tiven cannot play the game.
He can't play the
This
game.
one.
It's another Blizzard available for Lubta really soon if they need it as well. Quartz on the high ground when the Simwall face. This is his chance. Diva in his face. He's got the overclock. He needs kills for beat to make
beat
sure.
from Haku, just
It's
to really make
5v3
sure.
just to make sure.
Oh, dude.
3 minutes on the clock. Alcadzia, 7th and final map.
Oh, come on, come on.
And it wasn't very far.
Dude.
TP takes the high ground, but Libta has Blizzard for this. Oh, if there's a time to eat a Blizzard, it's now, TVNT. They have the beat to help
on,
sustain
Kevin.
through it too. Wall onto the Sojourn angle, walking forward, trying to pressure this Diva out. Lots of matrixes used. The beat push comes through. Ice block has been
Aggressive
forced. They need kills right now, Twisted Minds. They're all trying to back
Let
out.
the 1
They get
HP,
Landon.
nice.
No chance to use the Blizzard
Oh.
now. They can push forward
Check
for
my
more.
1 HP, does he
Wall
have
out.
a TP? No, they can keep chasing kills.
Whole spawn now, I think, if you're TM.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
another
Haki
one
doesn't quite
almost.
die.
Okay, they're scared getting flipped on.
Oh, true, yeah. The sim makes it so difficult.
Yeah.
But it's now going to be a
Turret's above
Kitsune
to
Russian
show.
Blizzard on point.
TP in, no TP. Maybe we're gonna make a push now.
Psycho,
Nice,
the
Psycho!
magic pick!
Psycho gets the magic pick when they need it the most.
More time off the clock.
Oh my
TM are
goodness,
finding
Psycho.
a way back from an impossible situation. They nearly have Simwall, they nearly have Kitsune Rush. All of a sudden, this fight is going to be very winnable if they can get to these next 2 ults.
Big pick from Psycho. Buys them some time to get closer to that Kitsune and
Still
that Simwall.
25%.
Oh,
Pressure onto TVNT
Kitsune
again.
out. We have a bit of time. Tiven has
Slowing
time.
it down.
Doing a good job keeping his HP. He has to touch.
He has
There's a
bomb, he
full
has bomb,
beam.
but the
Oh, he's
Blizzard's going to
get
come out
nailed
now.
instantly.
He's
Need
going
a
to
cleanse, need a
freeze.
cleanse.
The bomb kills checkmate. He freezes foe. No
Oh,
remake.
cleanse can't come through.
UB nearly
Touch.
has Simwall.
Oh,
They need to touch for Boopers too much. Alcadzia have done it. Hop off from the players. A well-earned victory. All the way. They reversed the result from the previous day. Took all 7 maps. Take it to Dorado on the final one. What a day for Alcadzia.
Fucking Sumnated.
This is what can Team do.
Tiven needs to go ball or something, bro.
Ah, look at Landon, he's
carried.
buzzing.
Haku carried, Haku MVP.
انك تخسر 3-1 وترجع من بعيد وتقلب النتيجه. الف مبروك للقادسيه.
Flashback Haku MVP.
الدوري السعودي للعبه اوفر واتش في الميجر الاول. الف مبروك هاكو زياد.
So I guess that is Psycho's tryout lost. He's
Yes.
not gonna make the Black Support. Black Support.
والف مبروك لهم.
والله يستحقونها اقسم بالله يعني نهائي والله.
Both finals were kind of gas, not gonna lie. I mean, a tremendous day of Overwatch. What a Friday.
Yes. Yes. And you didn't want to cast it, bro.
I was, yeah. I mean, you were right, Hadi. When you're right, you're right.
مع اخوي نورمال باذن الله.
I'm right, I'm right.
You guys were amazing. نادي القادسية أنتم تفوقتوا
You guys
بشكل
were amazing.
مو طبيعي.
You guys were amazing.
I want to start real quick. How did you
Let's
guys
hear
Okay,
Landon.
Landon
manage to do
interview.
that? Please tell me.
I have to give most of the credit to Labda and Checkmate for keeping everyone's mental like steady and motivated throughout, you know? No matter what happened on a previous map, like one of my DPS players was right there giving a pep talk, talking about what we're gonna do for the next map, and so I gotta give a massive amount of credit to them.
Massive credit to you guys. سألته وش سويتوا؟
Massive
كيف قدرتوا
credit.
تفوزون بهذه الطريقة قدام تويستد مايندز؟ أول شيء قال أنا ودي صراحة.
Is Lennon also gonna answer this question in Arabic?
Checkmate. هم اللي
Look at him. He's looking around like, hope this one is not. Hope this one is not for me.
من ناحية المنتل قاعدين تقريبا يرفعون من مستوى لعبنا في هذه المرحلة.
Checker's looking a bit
credit to
anxious as
Haku.
well. Yeah.
You were even Twisted Minds had Genji on you, so you couldn't play it. But you guys pulled it off. I want to hear from you, your feelings, whatever happened in this grand final.
شكرا everyone. I'm so happy because it's my first time.
Shukran, I'm so happy.
Saudi League champion, so I'm so happy and thanks for everyone and thanks my team. Yes.
He's done well there. That's a difficult
Also,
situation.
he popped off,
Yeah.
dude. شكرا وشكرا لكل اللي
Oh, thank you, Cruzzy, for the sub.
Thank you so much, Cruddy.
Do you want to say something to your fans back home in your own
Choked this interview so hard, dude.
No, I think Checkmate's done well there, because I think
No, he's popping off, he's
Yeah.
popping off, dude.
getting interviewed in a language you don't know at all, and the questions coming in a second language that also isn't your native language.
Yes.
So fucking scary.
أول شيء حقكم علي توستد قلت 4-0 وصارت 4-3 و ضحك وش اسمه ثاني شيء وصدق إن ما فزنا إلا بفضل الله ثم فضل
Great day for Alcatzy, you know?
والله شكرا لكل اللي حضروا.
Yeah, they won both, dude. I thought TM is gonna win both. But yeah, won both.
لاعب خفه انت لاعب شطرنج اللي سويته في ماي اللي سويته مع تشيك ميت في سمترا اشياء تفوق الخيال في هذه المرحله.
Gotta say as well, I know Checkmate, some people, I feel like, I don't know what you call it, the social media narrative, I feel like it's starting to turn against him a little bit recently, but I feel like top
He had
performance
such
in
a good
this.
series,
Top
dude.
performance, yeah.
Really had a great series. At the start of the day when he was playing more Venture, not that good, but after the Pharaoh, the Genji,
The Tracer
Zoom
especially.
looking the Tracer, everything
was
looking
crazy
clean.
today.
السبورت اللي كان ماسك
Yeah.
التيم القادسيه كذلك. ابي اسمع منك هاكو في هذه المرحله.
Very good.
والله شعور كويس صراحه. الحمد لله قدرنا نفوز والتوفيق والله.
Haku MVP interview right now.
الامانه صراحه ابدعتوا في هذه المرحله اعزائي الكرام ابطالكم في الدوري السعودي
This
للرياضات
Commander X
الالكترونيه
casting.
لسنه 2025.
No, just phoning it in again, I'm afraid.
Now I see why Haku all that nickname was Nutella. What the fuck? That's fucked up, dude. Alcazia!
وفي هذه المرحله هم المركز
GG's.
الاول وقدروا يتغلبون على جميع الصعاب.
Kings and
ولكن
Queens of
أتذكر
Dorado.
ما انتهينا هنا. باقي افضل لاعب في هذا الميجر وافضل لاعب اللي قدر انه
Have to say as well, in reality,
ويكون هو في
on that Dorado,
خلونا نروح
maybe only 2 fights across the entire defense where Alcatzy weren't able to do exactly what they wanted. You know, that one big boot from Astro, and then like
That's
a couple
true.
of magic picks to buy him a bit more time. But actually, the game plan, the strategy, worked pretty flawlessly.
Yep. I feel like TM should have played more Hazard, more Juno Break.
Would the Hazard? Do you think the Hazard would have been much different there on the Dorado? You still kind of get shredded by the May, but maybe you would just have like you can actually just
You can
dive
get
and
the cleave
engage.
engages, you know.
Yeah.
You can even put the new perk on and just get a 3-man slash with the buff damage because they're all tanky targets. Or Tivin should go ball or something.
Yeah, I feel like the sim starts to lose a lot of its value there as well. From the sim on the TM side too.
Yeah, I agree. Tivin had to find a swap somehow.
Yeah.
Anything could be good. But I don't know, like nothing feels like that.
I mean, yeah,
nice.
I think
don't
the
know.
Hazard is like slightly better, but it's not like, oh, now our comp's better. You know, it's just.
I think Hazard is the best hero that he can play of the comfort, you know. Otherwise, maybe Ball, maybe Winston.
I mean, like Winston would
maybe.
be good, I think, yeah, because you get
I
so
mean,
much
Winston
cleave.
would, you just zap, jump, everything. I think Hazard could be okay, but
Yeah.
still hard. If you like, still hard because you get so fucked if your wall gets matrixed because you rely so much on your wall.
Yeah, because in reality, like, if you were really trying to just completely counter comp, you start going things like Winston, Anna, Farah, you know. But these aren't really comps that TM like these
TM wants to
players
play
have
with that
available to
roster.
them, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. Because Zaya also not that good, just gonna get melted. Just get walled one time, die.
walled and double beamed, and your bubbles will just get burst, and yeah. Ooh. Can I
Yeah, I don't
explain?
know.
Oh, go on.
No, go on, go on.
I got a question from Hava Gnold. Can you explain the Ice Gnomes to VP side? Didn't Ice just play off tanks? Yeah, so I think there's a huge overlap in hero pools here. I think I've not talked to Smash about it, but if I had to take a guess at what the decision making is Smash really rates Ice as a player. So while they're pretty happy just to play with their 5-man roster, rather than just investing in a player that might hypothetically be worth it in terms of hero pools and stuff like this, because they were pretty keen just to have a 5-man roster, even when they went for the initial forming of their roster. Rather than invest in a player,
to have 6.
now they have to have 6, but just invest in a player you think is high talent. You think, oh, this guy is one of the most promising players in EMEA. I want to work with him. Maybe we can learn a thing or two. And he can be an alternative in some maps here if they really need it, you know? Like, I still expect Vesta's going to play 90%.
Winston.
Yeah, a little bit of Winston, a bit of Doomfist as well.
He plays like every tank. He's like turbo flex. He even plays a little bit of ball. I feel like if you ask me about the situation, I feel like it's like almost it's kind of a threat Zia situation almost, where the hero pools almost like fully overlap, but it's like you have 2 different players. Ice Gnome, a bit more flexible than Vestala probably, and then they're just gonna see what they want, you know? I feel like one of them is gonna get perma-benched. I think like it's almost 50-50. Both of them are great players, you know?
I think it's like, we have to sign another player. Let's just sign the player who we think is best and available, right? And then if they end up being higher value than our current starter,
just see who's better, you know?
Yeah.
Just see who's better and see what happens, you know?
And worst case, maybe you have a little bit more flexibility. So if there's certain comps, certain maps, like think how dive heavy the map pool is, right? We're talking Ilios, Dorado. So maybe having a player who can swap Winston if they really need it for a couple of the maps it's not the end of the world. It's maybe not optimal, right? You look at some of the other Winston players.
That's true. Doesn't even have to be full benched either. Maybe they just want to have like either like they're gonna see they're probably gonna try with both players on scrim, gonna try Ice Gnome a little, see if he can pull through on the Vestla heroes, you know, on the Diva, on the Ram, on the Sigma. If he's like clearly worse than Vestla, maybe they still play him on like the Ilios, on like Winston, and then swap to Diva, you know? Like or if he can fully pull through, he might be the main player, you know? I think there can be a lot of possibilities for Ice Gnome.
It's kind of just a bonus for VP, right? Because if this rule hadn't come in that you need a 6th player, VP would have just kept playing with 5 players, and they would have tried to solve all the Winston-heavy maps, or if teams are playing a lot of Winston, just through their other comps, like they did at Hangzhou and like they did pretty successfully in Stage 1. So it's really just a bonus for them. So they've just invested in a player they think that's good. So I don't hate it, right? Because it's kind of like a bonus signing almost.
Smash really wants a Winston, you know? Like, he's Korean after all, so, and then maybe got pissed a bit that they can't play Winston in Hangzhou. And then maybe we need a Winston. And Ice Gnome really is turbo flex. I think he can pull off the Winston for sure.
Yeah, it's always a little bit of a caveat of like you play Winston to get through. It's kind of like SSG's theory, right? We're gonna play the Winston to qualify for all the majors, and then just gonna run into a bit of a difficult situation with when we then have to play against like the Gushways and Jumbin type stuff. But you know, qualifying for the majors has got to be priority, right? Like it's always gonna be hard to beat the Koreans, but qualifying for the majors is the main priority.
Yeah, I don't think it's impossible to beat the Koreans, to be honest. Even like Kaffa did it, you know. Kaffa's really good. Ice Gnome is gonna be really good on the Winston too. So best of luck, you know.
Yeah, I don't know how much we'll see of him, but I think a really fine signing as far as like, we're forced to get another player type signings. Yeah, Panda, you're good to go. I'll upload for bot a little bit after this, but maybe I can do it now, really.
And they're clocking in for work.
They've got anime to go watch.
What anime? Do you know?
No. They might still be here.
Come on, bro. You don't know what your workers are up to, bro. Terrible boss.
Let them have their own lives. You don't want your boss to be all up in your personal business, no?
Actually, true. Apothecary Diaries. What is that, dude? Who's
Don't
the
know.
MVP? Yeah, who got MVP, you think?
As on screen right now, it's Ziad. Think
Oh,
that's
it's
fair?
Ziad?
Yeah. So that's who I think
that's
gets
pretty
MVP.
fair.
But is it fair? Yeah, I think you had a really good
I think you had a
tournament.
good series.
Yeah. I'm trying to sort of like interrogate it, you know, is there anyone else who feels more justified?
I think maybe Checkmate.
Checkmate's probably
Ziad.
yeah.
Like, Lepta played really good, but I don't think I would give it to Lepta over Checkmate.
No, Lipta
Like,
had
all of
some
them
big
played
moments.
really good.
Hmm.
Maybe Haku.
I mean, his trophy cabinet is bigger than everyone else's trophy cabinet, so think about
Yes.
that.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, bro. Do you think Anton Koko would have been a good signing for any of the teams? What do you think, Xavier?
For who, sorry?
Anton Koko, you think he would have been a good signing?
I don't know what word you're saying.
You know Anton Koko?
No.
Good player, bro.
No.
Okay.
But without
Koko
knowledge of
catching
who they are,
disrespect right now.
probably Twisted Minds.
Okay, good call, good call.
I'm being told they're the GOAT.
Anton Koko the GOAT, bro.
A ranked menace. I'm being told. You avoided them for 7 months. A Rhine menace.
DM needs more tanks.
When in doubt, sign the 5th tank.
More tanks! We're not tanky enough.
Alright, VOD is uploading. That's done. I
Good
think it's
work, good work.
probably time
Xavier.
for me to go have dinner.
Probably time to have some crispy chicken enchiladas.
That's it.
No?
I'm looking forward to it. Fajitas technically, but I don't know
Oh.
if there's you know.
I don't know
Similar.
what it means, bro. I don't know what it means.
I think enchiladas is normally where you basically make a fajita, but then you have like a tomato-based sauce you pour over it and you bake it in the oven again. Whereas a fajita is just put the food in the fajita, wrap it up and eat it.
Just wrap it up, bro.
Wrap it up,
and eat it, bro.
yes. So like a fajita, I'm going to wrap it up now. Are you staying on for a bit?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, alright, I'll drop you the rate then, mate.
Thank you, bro. I have to make my 8-hour shift, bro.
You're clocking in for work? I'm taking an early Friday. By which I mean I'm finishing at 8 PM and it's